Hello. Oh, the game's gone. Where'd it go? There it is. Hey! There we go. Right, let me just get my guide up, because we're definitely going to need that. But yes, hello
Guide
everybody.
that you always get wrong.
Yeah. Oh, look,
Today
your
on
game's
part
on.
8 of Josh misreads the guide.
Yeah. I didn't misread it. It's just
You miss stuff.
I just I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore. Anyway, welcome everybody. Yes, as Diana says, it's part 8 of our Persona 4 Golden Izanagi Only hard mode run with the AI party as well. And I hope you guys are doing all right. It has been a while since the last one. But yes, finally,
Too long.
yes, it has been.
Months.
And yeah, we are just again. Unfortunately, we're not dungeon crawling just yet. We still got a fair bit of story to go to, but hopefully, if with any luck, we'll get to meet our next party member, Rise Kuchikawa. But first of all, what are we actually doing in the evening? We're on the evening of June 15th. So, who is... it says I need to talk to the Justice rank. I'm guessing that's Nanako. Yes, it is. Get her up to rank 4, so let's do that. Yes, hope everybody is doing well.
I am the night. I am justice.
Alright, I'll have to also just quickly tweet just to say, or retweet my post saying that we are now going live. So, won't be 2 secs. But yes, how are things going, Diana, with you? Because it's been a while since we last spoke.
I'm all good. Been playing a lot of Space Engineers.
Yeah, what I did notice that. What is that exactly?
It is... What was sold to me as Minecraft in space. It is not Minecraft in space. It is... You play as...
Right.
A bunch of astronauts with your mates, basically, and it's like a survival game where you can just build, like, really, really ridiculous contraptions and stuff. It's crazy complicated. Like, there's even... Within the game, you can do custom coding and stuff to your machines.
Ah, right.
Which I have not delved into yet. I've had it since about Wednesday, I think. Well, no, not this past Wednesday, the Wednesday previous, and I have put 49.5 hours in.
Jeez. Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah. And I loved it. I made a cool drill today. So
yes,
I'm happy.
Yes, Diana was just showing me that before we started.
The cool drill. It's like a spirograph, but it's a drill. I love it.
A spiro drill.
But it's really cool. You can build spaceships, or like drill ships, or just kind of regular, almost sort of planes.
Yeah.
Kind of build whatever the hell you like. It's just really free, open game. Gets really complicated, or you can kind of keep it simple and just kind of mess about. I'm currently making a base that is inspired by Mother Base.
Right.
Because I didn't have enough fun rebuilding it multiple times through Peace Walker and what was it? Phantom Pain. I thought, you know what? I loved rebuilding it a million times. How about 1,000,001?
Why not? Why the heck
so
not?
I've got my little Mother Base thing, and it does get attacked regularly by dogs. Weirdly enough. Not diamond dogs, but they're dogs.
Just regular dogs.
Or maybe they are diamond dogs. I don't know. I didn't ask them.
We got our staple, not Adidas bag there.
Bypass?
Bypass, something like that. I'm not sure.
Bypass. Looks more like a volume, symbol.
Yeah.
What are you putting curry again? Carrots.
Nothing.
Are they blasting? Or what are they? Are they blasting the vegetables with something?
I don't know.
I know it's supposed to be cold, but like the cold, chill air, but
yeah. I don't know.
The fog is coming in here.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Run!
The vegetables are shadows.
We were going back and forth between ramen.
How much is 238 yen and 198 yen in US dollars and pounds?
I'm already on the Google.
Yeah, right. That's like how much?
198 yen is a pound.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ask?
What was the other cool one?
238.
238. That's probably gonna be like pound
50 something.
30, 40. I'm gonna go pound 35.
Use potato starch for curry.
Ah, pound 21.
Pound 21. Dang it, we're both wrong. But yeah,
Where's the sauce?
although this came out in 2008, this game originally, so like these are pretty pricey vegetables.
Flour.
These are pretty. Oh yeah, that's pricey by today's standards.
Whole wheat.
Yeah,
Like a single vegetable being a pound.
Healthy.
I guess so.
Jeez.
And here they are.
Japan don't mess around with their veggies.
Chili peppers. It's not curry if it isn't spicy.
And thus we begin
Let's just get
the
everything names right.
Yeah.
can't cook joke.
Ooh,
Yes.
brown pepper.
Settle in, boys and girls.
Yes, that if you've played
There's two kinds though.
all the Persona 4 games, or all the various spin-offs and stuff,
Family
you will be tired of hearing.
both.
Okay, like I'm wondering what's going on there with the tomatoes, because like you got 3D celery, 3D lettuce.
Oh yeah,
And then suddenly just a JPEG of tomatoes.
Seeing some
a square of tomatoes.
And I think what are those supposed to be at the end? Just like potatoes, like next to the celery.
Cabbage? Cauliflower.
How about
I
mint?
think it's cauliflower.
That looks too brown to be cauliflower.
My cabbages.
Copy that. mint.
Knife.
Oh,
Oh, the
I think it's cauliflower because it's got a bit of green and like a little bit of white to it at the top. Or is it corn? It's corn.
I'm betting it's potatoes.
I think it's corn.
Yeah. Either way,
It's like still on the cob and
it looks-
got the green. Yeah.
it looks rubbish either way. Right. Let's go harvest our vegetables then.
I can't wait to eat our JPEG veggies.
Bad news. They were all out of tomato wallpaper today.
We got veggies.
We do have vegetables. Great vegetables indeed. Woo! Crack! Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right. I guess daikon seedling. That'll do. Oh,
That's why there's no sleep mechanic.
Well,
yes.
Like from Persona 3. They're just smoking some crack.
Oh, yeah, I suppose we should say neither of us have gotten the answer DLC yet. So
No,
any
too expensive.
any questions about that? We're unfortunately out. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
Right. So we're
it's
supposed.
just it's Atlas going right down their little rabbit hole of overpricing DLC. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking. It's so overpriced.
Yeah. It's not good. Not good.
Atlas, you make it hard to defend you.
Mhm.
You really do.
Mhm. Yeah,
You
sure.
make
do.
it hard to love you. Although I hear good things about the whatever mouthful of a name that new game is.
Oh, Metaphor Fantasio.
Yeah, that mouthful. Yes.
Just call it Metaphor.
What he said.
Yes, I've done the first couple hours in the demo. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy it yet. I might leave it for a Christmas present, but
Yeah, that makes more sense.
we are coming to that time of year.
It's
Uh,
the most wonderful time of the year.
yes. But yeah. I've been enjoying it so far. It's a bit different to your typical Atlas. I mean, the battles aren't. The battles are pretty standard Atlas affair, but like the setting and the characters and stuff are different for sure. I'll give you money too. Why not?
huh? Why so generous all of a sudden? It's okay, man. Just enjoy. I can't wait to dig in.
I was thinking we were going to come to this trip a bit later in the stream, but yeah, this came quicker than I expected.
Well, maybe we'll be back to battling soon. Then.
I guess so.
First.
One would hope.
Yes. Although we do also need to give Teddy some clues about what Rise's like.
Oh, of course, silly me.
Sorry for the wait.
Really important.
Yeah.
We put a lot of love into it.
Well, really? That's kind of cliched, but still awesome. Okay then. Chow time.
Okay.
I mean, food's still food.
Apparently not.
You spat in my face, Yosuke.
What the hell is this? I mean, what kind of curry's supposed to be like really spicy or kind of mild? This just stinks. And it's
Whoa.
too.
Well, language,
Harsh
Yosuke.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got
Damn.
squishy parts
Settle
in
down.
it. It's so freaking nasty. I can't even swallow it.
Well, it just didn't mix too well, but it does offer a wide variety of textures.
It's nauseating!
Come on, it's not that bad. That's just your opinion.
I'm telling you as a friend, don't do it. I would.
See, the joke started off okay. I like how it starts off,
Hmm.
but it's been so hammered into the ground now. I can't enjoy this.
Oh damn. Okay.
Decline, decline. Pretend to eat it and
uh,
discard. Does the guide say you have to do a specific
Yeah,
one?
it says I have to eat it, but it says requires courage rank daring, so but yeah,
Do you
which
have
I'm unable to
courage rank daring?
pick.
Oh no.
So no.
Oh boy. We're like, what? Well, we're not even 10 minutes in, and you're already messing up the guide.
It's telling me I'm unable to pick it already.
Oh.
Ha! Fat lady's eating a lot.
It's the only one without food. I mean, if it was even slightly edible, that'd be one thing. But I'm not taking another bite of this mystery food X.
Be prepared for them to call it that throughout the entire series.
It smells good.
Hanako.
You know, there's still some like carrots and onions and stuff right there. May as well just have that. Better than nothing.
Hey,
Those vegetables.
Hanako,
Yeah.
you wouldn't happen to have any extra
Who would
curry
eat
left,
vegetables?
huh?
Yeah.
Come on, give us some. We're begging you. We're starving to death here.
No way. I'm on a diet right now, so this is all that I made. It has to last me.
All that you made? It's like a bucket full.
Oh, I wonder if there's any way we can get some.
It's funny because she's fat.
Phones don't get service up here.
Almost over.
Funny.
Back to you. Tensor this way, and a go way.
Oh,
People,
oh, Persona.
youngsters like
You
yourselves
cards.
should hurry up and get
Oh,
to bed after
oh,
the-
Atlas. You would never offend
To
anybody.
have some. I mean, off to bed. Lights out.
This is the sort of thing I wonder if they're even gonna do with the Persona 4 remake if it happens. Just
Mm,
yeah.
Night.
There's a
Bye.
lot you can't get away with now in this game. And shouldn't have happened even back then, frankly.
no.
Yeah.
No.
So
No, big no. Big,
I-
big no.
I feel like this is also just this entire trip is just where Yosuke's at his worst.
Show. And the first year's 10 is all
Because he's about to be
It's one of
homophobic.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's about to be homophobic with Kanji here. He's disrespectful to the ladies taking the time to cook their meals.
The other guys come.
And
I
we
mean,
got-
granted, if it tastes disgusting, fair enough. But, like, you don't have to be such a jerk about it.
indeed. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing the girls in their swimsuits later, which Yosuke specifically picked out for
They
him.
won't catch me unless we raise a ruckus.
That's a massive red flag,
All right,
which I'm sure we'll talk about.
Sleep over there.
Dude, there's a huge rock under there. How am I supposed to sleep?
Steam is recommending we Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Down. Didn't you?
Well,
That sure would be nice if it was goddamn out.
yes, indeed.
Can't you go
Or you know,
What'd they do to boss?
Nope.
Wait, she looks like
The slope just passed.
12.
I
Wait, what?
rolled down the hill.
she looked alright in the trailers. What did they do?
Here, go
Did
Oh,
they-
this is this promo pic where she looks the same age as Snake.
Wasn't your teacher some guy?
Oh, no.
What? Well, she doesn't look 12, obviously, but it's like it's just like she looks about the same age as like Eva or Snake. She doesn't really have like the kind of aged look that she used to have.
Yeah.
Shit about
I don't know.
Like, I can see they've kind of done a little definition on the cheeks, like she's supposed to, but like
If I caught
that's not enough to just make her look like she's older than Snake.
set a speed record for
Eva
Yes.
looks good though.
check
And
this.
Yeah.
Vulcan.
Yeah, I have seen Eva and Vulcan. They look pretty good. They look, and Paramedic as well. There was a promo pic of her as well, and Zero.
Oh yeah.
They look okay.
Also, it looks weird.
It was like, it's no surprise.
He doesn't. He looks fine, but and like I don't know what I really expected, but for some reason,
Seems to hate that
it's just
son of a bitch.
something's off.
Yeah.
I could just
I don't know what.
saying that. You know,
I'm a bit confused why they didn't kind of maybe make. If they're gonna HDI's his face, why not try and make it look kind of like a young version of the one in Phantom Pain, which didn't look anything like the PS2 one. So like this could have been your way to like merge.
pissed at that
Mm.
clown.
You know, it would have been like a nice. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you got a point. Wait a sec.
But yeah, Eva looks great.
Yeah.
Hair looks fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, Eva looks great.
Those are
Hell yeah.
was so pumped about finding the penguin today.
Penguin.
The penguin.
Secret animal cracker. You were eating them and you didn't know that?
Persona 4 Golden Baby, says Apple Brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, Apple brother.
Yes, indeed, we're back for more Persona.
Gonna fill me up.
For once,
I think how long have we been going with this playthrough now?
Taking my snacks.
I don't know, like
I've lost track.
2 years.
No, maybe actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, I was like, and we're on part 8.
Yep.
At this rate, we'll be done in 5.
Yeah. I'll probably have moved out by that point.
Why'd you come to this?
Yeah.
I already told you. Jeez, wrong with you?
Yeah. And then and then we'll probably be moving on to Kingdom Hearts 2 afterwards, which
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Which is going to be another long game.
Don't worry, I'll handle the lingering will fight for you. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I've never beaten him before.
I know you really struggle. Yeah.
Alone with you. What?
You know what the biggest sacrilege these guys sleep with their socks
I
on.
already told you guys.
Yeah. He was very casual.
Bothered
I like a casual you.
More suspicious.
Hell no. We settled this already, damn it. Right now,
I was-
Homophobia, 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 homophobia.
Like that, you're freaking me out.
I'm trying to tell you that I have no problem being around girls now.
Can you prove it? Because if
God!
You don't have to.
you're scared to death.
He doesn't have to prove anything to you, douche.
To hell with this.
Douche canoe.
You're thinking me.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna go hit the girls' tent right now.
Wait, well that's a little extreme. You don't have to go that far.
He doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, really? Let's go for it. Shut up.
Yeah, thanks for your permission, Yosuke.
Stop a man like
How has life been treating you, says Apple Brother?
It-
All good.
All
Busy.
good. We are expecting a new member of the family soon.
Yes.
Yes. Diana's gonna be an aunt, and I will be an uncle. First time.
Hey.
you gonna put up with this crap? I'll show you.
Yes, it's also why we haven't done a humongous entertainment stream in a while, because Robin very selfishly
Sue me, damn it.
decided to have a baby.
Tired and like, yeah, like massive and psh.
Yeah,
Like, trying to like give life or something. I don't know. It's pretty lame.
yeah. I think she just doesn't care.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We will pass that along.
Yes. These girls sleep with their socks on too. What is going on, everybody?
I mean,
Sleep.
what was it? And it's June. Wait, hang on. I was gonna say, maybe it's like winter. It's really cold. No, it's June. I'll be burning like hell. Jeez, I'll be like cooking. Especially in Japan. Japan gets real hot.
Yeah.
We can't walk.
And he got that like hot ass light next to them too.
Doing right now.
Yeah, that's a lantern. That's flames. That's
No.
oh,
That's gonna be so hot.
and they're in the tracksuits. Jesus.
Yeah. I guess that's gonna be their pajamas as well.
Yeah.
That does it! Yukiko, we're out of here!
Where'd we go, though? I don't think climbing down the mountain is a good idea. Do you think she'd stop snoring if I covered her nose and mouth?
No, Yukiko, no! Ugh,
Forgot about that. Murderous Yukiko.
Murderous Yukiko is best Yukiko though.
Yeah, well. Anytime one of the girls just threatens death is usually pretty good.
Hey, are you,
Like Naoto and Teddy.
what are you doing here?
This is also why Akechi is the best. Maybe it's just Persona is just really good at making murderous characters.
King Momo
Yeah.
finds out we'll all be expelled. Go back to your tent.
We can't!
Are there any rotten apples out and about? Any indecent students out there?
All right, hurry up and get in. So why are you two here?
Well, it's kind of...
Didn't we establish somebody's like looking for you and listening in and stuff?
Yeah.
Should we maybe not have this conversation later?
Also, turn out the light.
What happened?
Yeah.
In fact, that's what they do in the anime.
He fainted all of a sudden. That's
And maybe Chia, don't say everything like you're shouting at the top of the head. Y'all
Yeah.
just dumb.
Yeah.
so there was no.
You guys have never snuck in your life, have you?
there, and you know, if we
Very
woke
good
him
at this
up, he
challenge.
might have made a fuss. That's why we left him there.
What? That makes no sense. He busted into your tent, then suddenly fainted.
Listen up! Being insolent and being indecent are very different things.
It's him! He's right outside!
I don't know that a teacher should be talking to children about being indecent.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, are you?
Oh wait, they did turn
They
out
did
the
turn
lantern.
out the light.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Alright,
I
fair
know,
enough.
All right, we'll give you that.
Ah,
Jeez.
in there. Is Hanamura already asleep?
Yes, sir! Fast asleep, sir!
Don't get cute, Hanamura. Shut up and go back to sleep. Ugh. I think I had one too many.
Just to think this guy wears the same jacket as David Tennant's Doctor Who.
Does he?
Yeah. You shame it, sir.
I never clocked that.
Years off my
I
life,
suppose you're right.
Yes.
We were nearly expelled.
Hey, it's you guys' fault.
What else are we supposed to do?
If only that was Shujin. This would be like, oh yeah, get expelled from Shujin? Sweet.
Up tomorrow. Is that
Here-
Please,
Terrible school.
So pissed off for.
you?
please, I beg you.
Funny stuff while we're asleep. Is that clear?
Hey, we didn't say you could. Damn it. You owe us for this.
Barricade. Barricade the tent. I'm so glad that teacher died. He annoyed me so much. Well, we're not quite there yet, but yes.
Yeah. Meat munch.
Mit munch. We will get
no,
there.
not munch. Mumch.
Munch.
Munch. Great name. I love that name.
Here.
Hello as well, hero of what?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey, hero.
hello.
What?
No, it's-
Hey,
Hero,
hey,
what?
Hey.
I thought I got pissed and ran out of the tent last night. It's so weird. Was it a dream? I woke up. I was in Yosuke Senpai's tent.
It was a dream.
BP4 not too long ago. Oh, for the first time or just in general?
All right.
Oh.
Swimming.
Are you seriously taking a swim?
I mean, at this rate, everybody's gonna beat it before we do here. I mean, geez.
Yeah. In general, just fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
What are you looking
Yeah,
at?
we're
That's
we're still at it, and
Right?
meanwhile, I've got my own playthroughs on the side while Diana's busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hope you guys have been enjoying that as well. By the way, the Silent Hill 2 run I'm doing.
But
Did you do the extra
with us.
golden fight, or was it the original P4 hero of what?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is unfortunate.
I also played third semester in Royal for the first time, as well as episode Igus. Oh, damn.
Damn, son.
Doing all the things.
Yeah. Yeah. What we were just saying.
We
earlier-
have not done Igus.
Yeah, we were saying earlier we haven't done episode Icus yet. We haven't even bought it yet.
It'll be no problem.
It's
No, I ain't even finished
nah.
the damn game. I've been too busy. That's how busy I am. Not only have I not done streams, I haven't played P3 Reload when I was like super hyped for it, and I haven't got to play Astrobot.
Pretty
Oh no, that's even more of a crime. Not playing Astrobot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a week off. But now I've been distracted by Space Engineers, so now it's all out of the window.
I missed what? Oops. Ah, I didn't mean to do that.
You should just never let them go.
Anyway, sorry. What was it Yosuke said about the swimsuits?
Hero of what? It was a modded P4 Golden New Game Plus playthrough. Modded? There's a modding community for it?
I believe so.
What?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I know for P3 there is because there's obviously the
There's the
FemC mod. Yes. Oh yeah, I could have sworn. Sorry, I was just gonna say I could have sworn Yosuke mentioned something about getting their measurements or something, but either way, I feel like there's something about this whole thing here that it's kind of illegal.
Nah.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Meat Munch said, I won't lie, I started P3 in 2020 and I still never finished it. I moved on to P4, which took me 2 years. Yeah, P3 isn't for everybody. It hasn't aged great. I mean, Reload is like improves pretty much every issue with the original.
Yeah, for sure.
And Fez, while still maintaining the tried and true tradition of ignoring Femc, which is ridiculous because she is the best. Yeah, but fair enough. At least you enjoyed P4 enough to finish.
Yeah,
Even if it took 2 years, but realistically, life gets in the way.
it does, and yeah, hear of what I was just saying there. They're long games. People have lives.
People have lives.
Yeah, people have lives outside of playing them. Dude, you have no idea. You've not even met the Persona community, have you? I think they're like
No.
they just inject Persona into their veins. Like their whole entire personality is just Persona. That's it.
You're not allowed to do anything else.
Yeah.
You guys crossed the line.
Definitely.
Oh no, crossed the line.
Whee!
Oh no.
Damn, you was like gonna land on that rock, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, if his head hit that, Jesus.
Yes.
Be a different game.
Yeah, that's like the end of the game there.
So, sheesh, aren't they the
It's
worst?
actually the bad ending.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're awful quiet. Are you feeling okay? Don't tell me the injuries from yesterday are still.
What?
And another dick move incoming.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Dick move, Yukiko.
Knocked him out when he didn't do nothing, and then pushed him in the freezing cold water when he didn't do nothing.
What do you mean that was close?
What was that for?
What did he do?
I didn't do anything.
Almost exposed that they knocked him out.
I see. I get ya.
Here's something over there.
There's a mod for this that makes Dachi look like the Joker. I
Okay.
don't know why.
All right. Because he's the Jester Arcana, I guess.
I'll put Kiryu in the game.
Oh hell yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. That,
Oh wait, no, it's. Oh no, I misread. It just changes the opening to be Yakuza's opening.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
I
does
don't know why.
that does remind me actually. Like Yakuza on Switch just came out not too long ago. Anybody got it? And let me know how it is. It actually seems okay from the looks of it. Right. So we can't do anything right now. So let's go to bed. I
Oh, there's a
completely
reshade. Makes it like more realistic.
I completely agree. It says Meat Munch that P3 was kind of outdated. I used to think it was weird when Reload was announced, but Jesus, going back to FES was rough. Yeah. I still enjoy the game anyway, but yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. It's a bit of a rough one, not gonna lie. Okay, so we need to put on the shopping program and get a huge fish according to the guide.
Reload. That's the thing. I love P3. It's my favorite one. But I fully recognize. Unlike a lot of P3 fans, I recognize that it is flawed. It is not a great,
Yes.
solid Persona. It has so many issues, but I love how dark it can go. I like the characters for the most part. Fuck you, Yukari. And like I just like the story and how it kind of. I don't really think a lot of people get a nice kind of ending. It's mostly kind of at best bittersweet.
Yeah.
Which I quite like as well. Whereas later, like this one and 5, kind of go a bit more on the side of everybody gets a happy ending, particularly 5. I can't think of any.
I mean,
Confident-
5
does any
Royal is kind of
confidant?
bittersweet.
With the third semester, yes, but I mean, like with confidants and stuff, I don't think anybody really gets a particularly bittersweet one. It's usually pretty good.
I guess so.
Like they kind of get what they wanted, or at least they come to some happy conclusion. Like Ryuji, I guess you could say is in a way is like, well, Ryuji's like, well, he didn't get to rejoin the track team, did he?
Well, I think that was part of the reason he was moving away.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Hi, Yuki.
Would you like to be my lover? No.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been keeping track of that channel that does the animations and for those, and
Still haven't done it.
still no part 4. Where is
Get
it?
on with it, please. Where's the next one?
We need a conclusion. Right. You can choose either the plentiful combo or the rare combo. What am I at? What do I need? Doesn't matter what you get. Okay. Rare combo then, I guess. All right. So Emperor Arcana. That's Kanji, I believe.
You hear what's the playing room had me like everyone in the cast at the end of the day. So you hear what?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, fair. I mean, there's nobody who's in the core team who is straight up unlikable, and they even managed to make their villain pretty likable in terms. Well, the I'll just say it because at this point we have done the playthrough and stuff. Akechi,
Yes.
he's a villain, but he's like, I love Akechi. He's a
Yes.
despicable person, but I absolutely adore him. He's just so fun. So like the fact they can do that is pretty cool. But I like in P3 that people are fundamentally flawed,
Yeah.
and not everybody gets a happy ending. Some people do, I think, but like maybe a handful. But like 90% are like bittersweet or no, not great. In particular, Femc has her. Is it what's her name? Rika? What's her name? Rio.
Rio, yeah.
Yeah, Rio in Femc's route. Jesus Christ! Depressing as hell all the way through, and no real nice positive ending, if I remember right.
Do you mean Saori, not Rio?
Saori? Is it Saori? Whichever one that gets like massively bullied to a point she moves to a different school.
Yeah, that's Saori. Rio's the tennis
Saori.
player or / volleyball player.
Sorry, no, Saori. Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's super
like,
depressing.
Like is a miserable one, or the dying man, obviously. Or what's her name?
Yeah.
Nautiko.
Not sure.
What's the little girl's name?
Mako.
Mako, yeah, Mako as well. Really
Yeah.
depressing.
Yeah, lots.
This poor kid, is blaming herself for her parents wanting a divorce.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah.
But
so,
I love how depressing it goes. It's so Persona 3 to me is it hurts so good.
DJ likes people's misery.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the same reason I like my favorite TV show is Black Mirror. Like, it's just I love stuff like that where it's like designed to be kind of thought-provoking yet depressing as hell.
Yeah.
Which I think Persona 3 does.
Yeah.
Certainly towards the end.
Meat Munch says story was my favorite. Gameplay was turned me off with how slow it was. Oh, is this Persona 3?
Yeah, FPS, I imagine.
Oh,
But
P3 that is, he says, yeah. I think it has the best story overall.
Yeah, I think that I just think the last couple months in particular, or just the last month or so, is just one of my favorite things in any video game ever.
Yeah, I like just the. We won't go into super specifics in case we play it or whatever, but
Yeah.
out on stream, whatever. But
yeah, sure we will.
Just I love the premise of those last couple months is basically not a lot happens to like further things insofar as like there's no big boss fights, in that time, whatever. But it's literally like 2 months of them debating whether or not to fight this thing that could kill them.
Yeah.
It's like they know fighting this thing could result in eternal torment and death and whatnot, or they could not fight it, still die, but at least they won't know it's coming. Because they'll have their mind wiped. Like that's like, I like that. Like it's just a depressing 2 months of talking to your party members and getting their opinions on whether or not it's worth doing it. Which is worse.
It's a lose-lose situation almost.
Yeah, to fight and die, or to die but die peacefully almost. I don't know. That's quite cool. I just love that's the sort of depressing crap I like.
Yeah.
More, please.
Maybe in Persona 6, and we could finally get
yeah.
also get adults as party members.
God, yes, I would love to have adults as
Let's go.
the party members, or at least just the main characters. Like,
think-
not just one or two adult party members. I want the full slew to be adults. Like,
Yeah.
I want a party of Zenkichis.
I think that's partly what already gravitated towards me a little bit with the first couple hours of Metaphor, was that, yeah, your characters are mostly teenagers, but, I mean, they're not in a high school setting anymore. It's more like Fire Emblem Three Houses, where they're in sort of a, not an academy per se, but they're still in a military camp.
Oh.
And yeah, you're doing
This just in,
missions
your new
and stuff.
party member.
Yes.
They run a traditional tofu shop? Will you be helping out with the family business?
What if they were college students? I guess that's a little better.
I guess, I don't know. Well, this is the thing. Okay, so the social aspect of Persona,
Yeah.
right? There's the whole social sim aspect. Imagine the social sim aspect, but
Who knows?
maybe either your character or one of your party members is like a parent to a kid, or has a wife and kid, or just a wife or husband or whatever.
Calorie magic.
Like, I think that would be really cool.
Taking body fat.
There's some story elements you can explore with those kinds of elements. Maybe multiple characters. Like, you can have one party member who's maybe having a tough time in their relationship as part of their confidant. Like maybe struggling with the idea of divorce or something. That could be really good to cover, I think. Similar to what they do with Mako in 3, where they kind of talk about the premise of the divorce and all that stuff, and whether
Yeah.
or not it's really necessarily for the best or not.
Yeah, and like, why do they get a divorce in the first place?
Well, exactly. Just cover, like, imagine one of your party members is going through that, and you're the confidant or social link with them is helping them through that. That would be a really nice, deep confidant, I would think, and I would love something like that. Or maybe they have a kid. Maybe they're a single parent.
Yo.
Struggling with their kids. So we're like Zenkichi.
Pretty
Imagine a confidant if Zenkichi was the confidant,
Attendant.
because and him helping him with his daughter.
Yeah.
Sort of
It's
like, I mean, they sort of touched on it with a Y
I thought we were all gonna forget.
in 5.
Kinda, yeah.
Sort of.
I'm just,
Yeah, like.
I just think
I think it'd be good.
yeah, it's like there's there's plenty of like personal issues that kids go through, but I feel like there's more with being an adult, because when you're an adult, you're basically free to do whatever you want in the world. Like there's no restrictions, there's no school, no like educational system.
Work would make sense as like I know the reason they still do it. I feel like part of the reason is because they need to stop you from being able to do whatever you want every single day within the game.
Yeah.
I'm a fan too.
But I feel like do the
Cutie pie.
thing of, well, you've got to
She used to
pay to live somewhere, so you need to go to work.
Yeah.
And similar to these sorts of things, you can have,
Maruku?
maybe you need to, like,
Our inn was
I don't know, prepare for work of some sort. Like, maybe it'll be like you have a big meeting sort of like the test, but instead of a test, it's like a meeting.
Yeah, you got like a big
Something is like
presentation.
you gotta like finish your presentation. You gotta make your presentation.
Yeah.
That's like studying. So you don't have to actually do it. Don't do a Shenmue and actually make us do it. But
Yeah.
like have it. They'd be like you have to schedule at some point. I have to go to work. Maybe it's like something that you can kind of have free hours.
And it's not like
Where
Yeah,
you can
0
do
hour
whatever you want.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah, like or if it's like maybe you're like a game dev or something. I don't know, something
things, so I did some research.
like that, so that you can you have reign to freely move in and out, so you don't have to always be there every day.
She's been an idol for a while now, but she's the
But I just think
Otherwise, you're kind of stuck.
I think there's generally more life lessons to be learned as an adult than there are as kids. Because when you're a kid, you don't know what you're going to be doing as like a future job or anything. You don't know what you're going to be doing. I mean, some kids are sure, but there's a lot of kids that aren't. But then it's not until you get to your adult years that
Listen real
you really start sort of
Say is next.
going, not necessarily going through the motions, but you were sort of
First,
like
that means the killer
both stuck and also
on TV recently.
just kind of winging it at the same time. You don't know
Yeah.
what you're going to be expecting. There's
I think there is a lot within adulthood to talk.
yes,
We
and
have to keep
Eternal Punishment was a good start. It tried.
Let's do it.
But that was before.
Just saying that in the chat.
Yeah, it was.
So you think a Persona 6 in college could work? Also here, what asked the same sort of question of do you think a college one could work? I don't know. I think it would be a big shift, but P2 Eternal Punishment did good with adults, so who knows?
Yeah, it's like this was also before. With the thing with Eternal Punishment is that was before all the like social aspects as well. So as I say, it was a good start, but we needed a bit more of it. We need these more modern personas to take that a little bit further now. Right, Dojima-kun.
I think it's time for a big shift because they made the big shift with Persona 5. That changed the game obviously quite massively, like Persona 4 did and Persona 3 did before it.
Yeah.
I can't see where, based on what they've done with Persona 4 Royal, Persona 5 Royal, and
Golden.
Reload.
Oh, Reload.
And stuff like they've. I think on the fighting gameplay aspect, they've peaked. There's no way. I don't know what you could add to that and still make it enjoyable,
Yeah.
or like fun in terms of like a challenge and whatnot. Because I mean, we already had the issue with Royal was too easy if you played it on normal. So my only thinking is where could you make changes and kind of tell a different sort of story. You gotta change the social aspect somehow, and the best way I think to change the social aspect is to make them adults. Personally.
Yeah, because I'm also getting to that point now, and just when like a new Atlas game comes out, again, this is one of the reasons I haven't really bought Metaphor yet, was just because we're at that point in Atlas games where it's just becoming a little formulaic now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're a bunch of teens. Oh, there's some sort of like, was it mythical event happening that's kind of affecting the town that you happen to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like somebody has amnesia, like every
Of
RPG
course.
ever. Yeah, and and again, like every RPG ever, you fight a god at the end.
Yay.
I feel like the social links are kind of like you're kind of running out of fresh ideas for social links and stuff. Like there's only so many times you can have a dead dad and have the kid be sad about the dead dad or a dead mother or a dead sister or brother or whatever.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah. I college students could work, but I think personally adults would be the really nice change. I get kind of the point is to with being teenagers as well as because they are trying to appeal to teenagers, I think, with the game. So to create the next generation of Persona fans, I suppose. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think at this point
We need to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, otherwise you're just gonna get. Otherwise, what I really hope is that they do it for Persona 6 because I don't want Persona 6 to just be yet another Persona.
Yeah.
Especially after how good 5 was, and because it will probably still sell well even if they do teenagers, and then it will sell well, and then we'll be stuck with them for years while they milk it like they did with P5.
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh. Okay.
Robbie Damon absolutely killed it as a kid. He says here. He
absolutely did.
He is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, role that he has played.
For sure.
I know people quite like him on Critical Role and stuff, but it's just no. Catchy. He's alright in Yakuza as well.
Yeah, it's just he should have been just Majima.
Yeah, he should have been Majima. He'd have done great.
He
Here
would've.
also says, I know FemC didn't make an appearance in Reload, but I wish her social links appeared as cameos like they did in the movie. Yeah, well, although I feel like that would have been even more of a slap in the face, come to think of it, actually.
Hmm.
Like, it's like, because it's already ridiculous that you had them in the recording booth. Why could you not just have them record the same lines and say she? Because that's all it takes. From a voice work perspective, just swap he for she. And if you've already got the models for the in your scenario, if they've already got the models for the characters in the social links, it's like, then can you just make the social links? would be my immediate question. So yes, it would be nice to see them as cameos, but I think it would also be a bigger slap in the face. I don't know about you.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I just really want them to acknowledge FemC, just for crying out loud.
Oh yeah.
Just acknowledge
Finally
them.
give her a name and then still exclude her.
Yeah. Just wait. Why? Why do this?
Yeah. Barbara Dupton says hello. Hello.
Hello. That's
Barbara
probably a while
Dupton.
ago, but hello.
Sorry. We're talking about Persona 6.
Like, yeah, like
5 minutes ago. Sorry.
Sorry. And yeah, there's been arguments about a P4 remake as Meat Munch. You think that would be good? I feel like P4 is as amazing as it is. Doesn't even really feel dated. And from a gameplay perspective, no, I don't think it feels dated at all. But from a story perspective, maybe, because of the more problematic elements of it. We were just talking about Yosuke's homophobia earlier during that camping trip, and his creepiness just in general towards the girls.
And then there's the drag show later.
Yeah, there's the drag show later, which is probably the most iffy of like Persona scenes out there. Yeah, more on that when we get there. It's a while away yet, thank God. But
Yeah. I don't think it needs remaking.
no.
I think it would be. I get why they would, and I'm sure there are lots of P4 fans who would want it, and I'm sure they would like it. And if they did do one, I wouldn't like cry about it. But it's just
No.
like, it seems a bit unnecessary, and I'd rather they just focus on P6
Me
right
too.
now. Because like Josh says, the gameplay's fine. If you update the story and graphics, sure, but does that warrant is updating some story elements and updating the graphics warrant a £60 game? You know?
Not really.
No, like I wouldn't want to spend $50-$60 or whatever on it, because at that point I'm not paying for just a graphical update. and for it to chop out story elements that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Indeed.
You know. So unless they like add something crazy awesome, it wouldn't be worth it. But at the same time, I don't know what you would add without it feeling bloated, because this game already often feels bloated.
Yes, especially with the added golden stuff.
Yeah, all the golden stuff makes it feel like they're just hanging out doing extra stuff all the time. Imagine adding another semester or something. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, imagine when we like rescue Naoto and all that, we're gonna have like so many parts just dedicated to the story.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's because it just
It
doesn't
just
stop.
seem necessary.
It doesn't stop.
I think it's kind of reached. I think P4 has reached its point. If they're gonna remake anything, 1 and 2. It's the
Yes,
most logical one.
absolutely.
Do 1 and 2. I don't know why you would. Yeah, I don't know why you would do 4 when 1 and 2 desperately need.
Because
one.
it makes
Particularly
money.
1. 2 arguably is still playable. 1
Yeah.
I think is unplayable.
Yes, it's probably the most outdated one of the lot.
For reals?
Yeah.
Fair arguments, I'd
Oh,
rather...
the music's great.
Oh, sorry, Barbara, I missed your comment there. Unless there is a new campaign or something. Yeah, if they... Oh, God, that's what we need. Just more P4.
More P4 campaigns.
Yeah,
I mean,
a new
between this-
chapter.
Well, the thing is, if you were to add it, where does it slot into the canon?
Yeah.
Because you've got this, you've got Golden, which has already a bunch of stuff, but then it goes into Arena and Arena Ultimax and the dancing games. Because Atlas has decided all these spin-offs have to stay within canon.
Yeah.
It's left them with nothing. It's left them with nowhere to go. Because, like, you can't do a prequel, you can't do a sequel, because they've already kind of filled out the timeline. Unless you do something with while they're teens. But, like, or not teens when they're adults, but, like, that would require a time jump in the game, and having to go over all the stuff that happened in dancing and arenas.
Mm,
Just doesn't seem possible.
no, it doesn't. And even Maria's inclusion rather, that was pretty flimsy as it was.
Yeah. So yeah, I think 4 is unnecessary. Do 2 or 1.
Yeah, indeed.
Knowing
agree.
them, they'll work backwards and they'll do 2 because it's more popular than 1. But
Yeah.
it would be nice for them for 1 to get some love.
Yes, and it just shut up the P1 and P2 fans from being like, oh, they don't get enough recognition.
Yeah, I mean, I find them annoying, but they are not necessarily completely wrong. It
Yes.
doesn't get a lot of recognition.
No.
Not a lot of people, when they're recommending people play Persona, everybody pretty much says, "Oh, ignore 1 and 2."
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome back.
it's not the P1 fans that say, "Oh, it doesn't get enough recognition." That bothers me. It's the P1 fans that do that, and then further say that P3, 4, and 5 are crap games. And they're the worst in the series. It's like, no, they're not. You're just bitter.
You're just bitter, and maybe 1 and 2 or 2 is your favorite. Fair enough. That does not warrant shitting on the other one. It's like the same thing when people said P3 doesn't need a remake. It's perfect in every way. It's like, no, it's not.
It is really
It's my favorite one, and I'm telling you, no, it's not. It is not perfect. No game is.
Yeah.
There are games that come close, but no game is perfect. And to claim it is exactly perfect in every way and doesn't warrant any changes is ridiculous.
Yes. Absolutely.
But there are Persona community can be real. They can be really nice, lovely people, but there are some real trash. Trash people there.
Although,
not treasure. Ooh.
Oof, no, not treasures at all. Although saying that, I thought the Megaten community was bad, but ever since the Tomb Raider anime came out on Netflix, I'm gonna have to say they're definitely worse than the Megaten community.
Out?
Yeah, it's been out for like the past month or so, and I watched.
Any good?
I enjoyed it, but a lot of it's the best thing we've gotten since the 2013 Tomb Raider, and it's even based on the Survivor trilogy. I quite enjoyed it. It's not perfect. It's the story's a bit been there, done that, and the villain's a bit a bit cliche, but I'm kind of used to that with modern Tomb Raider at this point. And he's
been done dirty enough, yeah.
Yeah, the animation's really good. It's made by the same people that did Castlevania. Even the main villain, is voiced by the dude that does Trevor Belmont in Castlevania.
Oh, that's cool.
Haley Atwell, fantastic Lara, really loved her, and they freaking finally made her more sassy and jokey than she was. They actually gave her some comedic moments, like the old days.
This convinced our dad to watch it purely because Haley Atwell, isn't it?
No, unfortunately not. He's caught glimpses of it when I was watching, but no.
Welcome back.
Oh.
No,
I know he doesn't like her voice work. In What If?
Yeah, he saw a little bit of it, and he said that she already seemed a lot more invested than she was in What If.
Yeah, right.
So he seemed impressed with that. But yeah, the only reason I'm saying that the Tomb Raider community sucks ass now is because, more so than usual, is because they hate how butch Lara is now, and they keep calling her a man. Like saying she looks like a man. Yeah.
Those people don't. Fuck off.
Yeah, they call her. You see the same dumbass comment every time. It's
the same people who did that close up, got that picture of Aloy close up, and she's got the peach fuzz on her cheeks and stuff.
Yeah,
like a normal fucking woman does.
Yeah,
and there's loads of comments being, "Oh, she's an old lady because she got all these peach fuzz, and she's got a beard."
Yeah.
Way to out yourself as having never been that close to a woman. Well done.
Yeah, and also way to reinforce that stereotype that gamers don't know what women are like.
Gamers a bunch of sweats.
Yes, but yeah.
Go outside. Yeah.
Yeah, they were complaining that you see the same dumbass comments as well, like in regards to Lara looking like a man apparently. Which, first of all, no, she fucking doesn't. Like, how does she in any way look like a man in that show? But also, you see the
Prefer
same.
pyramid breasts.
Yeah, indeed, apparently. But yeah, you see the same comment saying, "Oh, that's not Lara Croft, that's Larry Croft." I swear to God, you see like a million of those goddamn comments, and it's the same joke every time. It's not even funny.
Wonderful internet.
Yep. Just my God, just the comments on that show has just been so friggin' disgusting. Is one of the worst. That show alone has just put the Tomb Raider community below Megaten, in my opinion. So thanks for that.
Yeah. Apple Brothers. We'll get back to the comments, Dan. Apple Brothers. Sorry for the side tangent, everybody. We tend to rant about the communities on the internet.
I haven't had a chance to talk about that show yet, and I had a lot of pent up aggression.
Yeah,
about that.
and a lot of the chamber.
Yeah, I kept that hidden.
Like, vaguely mention like anything to do with Tomb Raider.
Let me tell you about the show and its awful fan base or awful viewers.
Apple Brothers, anybody planning to play Metaphor, which Papa Tupperton's saying I played the demo. Josh was just saying earlier.
Yes, I played the demo.
Played a few hours.
I'm enjoying it so far, but yeah, it's a fairly standard Atlas affair with gameplay wise. It also kind of vaguely annoys me how much they just sort of reuse the concept of personas a little bit. Like they call them archetypes in this one. It's just like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. You put it in quotes.
It started off really well as well. It started off really well by breaking a lot of Atlas traditions. You know, a lot of the characters are British, and you don't have a.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, you have a mascot of some sort. Yep.
If they're British, okay, we need at least one side character. I don't care how they fit it in. There needs to be a side character voiced by Erica Harlicker called Anne Windsor.
Yes.
It needs to be Anne Windsor.
Break for Anne Windsor. There absolutely does. But yeah, the mascot character, I mean, if you could even call her that, she's like a fairy, I guess. She's not that annoying, thankfully. Needs to put on some friggin' pants, but otherwise she's alright.
Don't you know?
I really like that the protagonist speaks out the dialogue this time too. I really like that. That brings out a lot more character, I think, than any of the Persona protagonists did.
We don't have enough staff.
Yeah, as opposed to just the Persona protagonist just giving the occasional nod.
Oh, there goes his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scare off a
Scare the guy.
He'll excuse me. I've got to go fight Obi-Wan now.
It's weird for the police to come out like this.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
You think the police suspect that?
It's just every time I've seen this section, I see him waving it around. I'm like, you're just like a little Sith Lord. It's adorable.
Damn it! I told him not to leave his post. What are you guys doing? Kanji Tatsumi. Are you friends with them?
Like it's any of your business.
If you say so. So I'll ask again. What are you all doing here?
I have not touched Metaphor, and I don't intend to.
Yeah.
I cannot be bothered. I'm tired of the tropes. I'm tired of Atlas stuff.
Well, yeah, this is what
I'll reload to play.
This is why we need adults in a Persona game, because now DJ is getting bored.
Yeah, the fact that I haven't even finished Reload when I was so excited for it, I was so hyped for it, is indicative.
I mean, to be fair,
partly
you had
that's
work,
me.
yeah.
I do have I've been working a lot, and also I have an issue. I have difficulty dedicating the time to sit down and play a story-driven game nowadays, because it is such a time sink, particularly Persona. I do struggle in general, so some of that is not on Persona and Atlas, fair enough, but the
One in there about the old
yeah, the fact that I haven't finished Reload yet is indicative to the
really is already.
because part of my brain is like I'm tired. I just don't want to sit through the same. Oh, I gotta do this social thing. I gotta do that social thing. Go through that little same ass story that I did there. I was like, ugh. No matter how good it is, as much as I love P3, which I adore P3,
about to end.
but it just yeah, I can't motivate myself to do it. I think I've just got Akihiko.
Something.
Pretty much that is where I'm at. Which and that game came out in what, February?
Oh, that's considerate.
Yeah, February this year. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had
Again, is it the kind
8 months with it, and I've only just kind of got Akihiko. Like, I mean, I've done a little bit with him.
He's with
Mm.
Reggie.
You know, I've had a couple nights using him, so like, it's not like I've only just got him, but
Oh, okay. I know.
you know, I haven't even got Fuka
Oh.
or Mitsuru, so it's like, I'm just like, I feel like I should have played more in 8 months if it was really that gripping.
The only one here is your typical.
I was just about to say as well. I had someone comment on my Silent Hill 2 stream last week,
Yes.
like like saying how the
Who's that?
cutscenes in Reload look terrible compared to something like Metaphor ReFantazio. It's just like
Are you Rise?
like the anime cutscenes, I mean. And I asked them to explain why, and
Really, Rosette?
it just sort of kept going back and forth with the answers a little bit.
Sorry,
Mhm.
And in the end, I just wasn't
Which color?
entirely convinced
Which one?
that they were bad. They kept saying like stuff like, "Oh, there's not enough detail," and it's the actions in metaphors done by the people that do Evangelion.
Order something.
So
You may do it.
it's just I don't know. P3 fans can be
Dude here wants 3
Quite-
Monoki.
strange sometimes.
Meat Munch says, not even related, but what are your thoughts on Tactica?
I have done a review.
I remember I was so confused when the trailer released. I thought Strikers was a good end for P5 spin-offs.
Go watch my review.
Watch the review. Watch the review. No.
Friends of mine?
In seriousness, a brief overview.
Yes,
Is
the
yeah,
TLDR version. Yes, but yeah, I've even got Nam's Compendium involved. Yes.
You finished?
TLDR, I thought it was fine. But it was the most like
Sorry, just so hear what's coming. Trash or Treasure ASMR. Please. Please, for April Fools, do Trash or Treasure ASMR, and it's just like the button clicks of you playing your game.
what is alright, this is gonna sound,
Anywho,
what is ASMR? I see that
It's
everywhere
that-
now.
it's that like auditory. Was it audio sensory something? Oh, I can't remember. It's basically.
Oh,
It's like people like gently whispering into the mic,
yeah.
saying like, I'm just gonna press this button now, and then I'm gonna just gently do this, and I'm gonna just like, and like, yeah, it's just like therapeutic noises, and like it's different stuff.
I know what
It's
you mean
not
now.
just talking, like I'm within the making community, and it's a thing that pisses me off beyond belief.
Show it.
Is people will put in fake sounds for the things they're doing,
We think the people.
and then people be like, smack slips, yeah. Oh yeah, they'll be like,
This is sudden.
I'm like, what? Yeah. But in the making community, they'll do this thing. Let's say they're like cutting paper or whatever. They'll add this like really overly done sound effect that is like a fake. It's supposed to be cutting paper, but it's very clearly
I'll be
fake. And then you'll see people across be like, "Oh, ASMR sounds." But I was like,
That'll be
Like,
600
"No, that's not the actual sound." They just put that in.
Oh,
And
dear.
it's just they'll dog videos as well. Like when they clean dogs or something, like they'll do it as well. It's so annoying. I hate this whole thing. But yeah, it'll just be like for a gamer, I feel like it will just be like a close up mic as you click a button.
Yeah.
or it would be like the sounds of a game.
So we'll be
So like Persona ASMR would be all like the various menu sounds, not without the music and everything. It'd literally just be like the ding.
I'm sorry,
Ding,
but
ding,
there's some
ding.
things I'd like to ask.
Yeah,
Or
in like really gentle and low volume. It's like for like sleeping to. Anyway,
For the streams, just keep putting in like me saying balls.
It's been like always.
well, yeah, you gotta do it with your mouth really close to my ears.
Yes. Balls.
So I imagine
There you go. I love them balls.
what made you take a break from showbiz?
Yeah, sorry, meat munches. Munch, beg your pardon. Going back to your tactical question, yes. After all
got
that,
really sidetracked.
yeah,
Thank you
Tactica
for
was
that.
fine, but I feel like it was the most
Don't mean to alarm
probably
you.
bland spin-off out of the lot.
Some things in common with
It was a fun time. I enjoyed it, but it is definitely not one I am going to come back to nearly as often.
Careful.
If like, I haven't touched it since first playing it for my review.
Wearing uniforms, so
That was a good few months ago.
Did one
So
happen to look
I'm not interested in going back anytime soon. It's just
It's pretty bad. It's so the main. It was so bad that the DLC was better than the main game.
kinda
If
in
I
a
remember
way.
rightly, like the
Like
music.
the
'cause
music,
it-
yeah, the music was for sure.
and I just felt like the characters and stuff was like more.
the recent
Well, it had to catch you, which instantly makes anything better. But in the like, I just felt like the story was like more nicely contained,
Yeah.
My detectives
like
came here
because it didn't feel the need to drag out this
to no less than
same plot. Like I feel like if they'd done
just making
with
an excuse to talk to a
the main story where each kingdom wasn't just a continuing thing with whatever his name was again,
Toshiro.
Toshiro's story. Like it was like, okay, we've helped Toshiro. Oh, there's this new person. Let's learn their story. Let's learn about these,
investigation.
and like it didn't just reuse the same sort of
Aren't we gonna be in trouble? Keeps up? The prefectural police will be-
shadowy people, whatever they're called, like the ones with the eyes. And the
Legionnaires.
hat. Is that no? I don't mean the villains. I mean the good guys
Oh right. I don't know then.
with like the high pitched voices stuff.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
Don't keep reusing the same things, just reskinned. Actually come up with some new unique designs with new voices and this stuff per kingdom. I think would have been way better. I don't know. DLC had to catch you, so that's
Yeah.
that's
And yeah, and Kasumi. I love Kasumi.
and Kasumi, yeah. But I remember I watched half of Tactica. So I haven't played it. I should say. But I watched Josh play through the first half and then a bit of the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, pretty much the end.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because you said you were at the end, or you thought you were at the end. I came and watched, and then it turned out there was another bit.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because oh no, Almighty
God.
God, who would have
Oh
seen
my
that?
God. Yeah. So I gave up in that half. Like after that first couple, I was just like, this is literally just the same shit every single time. Just tell me when it gets towards the end. And I just didn't watch him to the end, and then got to the
That was-
got
yeah,
to when it got to towards the end there, and it actually somewhat got a little bit interesting, and then it just ended up being
there's
then
a
going
large
right back to the same stuff.
yeah a larger version of a
Ugh.
character we've established is about is what DJ's trying to say.
Yeah, it was like, ugh. Man, that was a boring game. The music, that was the most atrocious thing, is the music was
Yeah.
so dull.
It was very forgettable.
From Lynn, and Lynn's such a good singer. She's such a good music writer.
I mean, yeah, I don't think she writes her own music, but
oh well, she's such a good performer.
yeah, but even still, just whoever did the music in general is just, yeah, it was very disappointing.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, part of it, I think, part of the issue is the writing for the music, but also Lynn just didn't sound that into it.
No, she didn't
Like,
really.
well, and who could blame her? She's done P5, then Royal, then Strikers, then
Yeah,
Q2.
Q2,
and
yes. Gonna be
various concerts.
Gonna be doing-
I'd be sick of singing Persona songs by then.
The ones
Yeah.
the culprit's targeting are
Gonna be doing what?
gonna be doing the Phantom X or whatever that Chinese mobile game was.
Oh
as well.
yeah. Like it's ridiculous. If I were Lynn, I'd have
I
phoned
would,
it in.
yeah.
I wouldn't break my A material for Tactica. Pff, But
We already ruled that
yeah,
out because
poor Lynn.
Poor
Yeah,
Lynn,
poor Lynn.
poor
now.
Lynn indeed.
You say
I'll
poor Lynn
go
because
for
we're picking on her, or poor Lynn is like, yeah, poor Lynn, she's being overworked.
I took a peek this morning. The shop.
I hope not that we're picking on, because I don't think we're picking on her.
No, I don't think so. I
Um,
think we're picking more on Atlas than we are for Lynn.
Yeah, it's just they're just absolutely
Upon entering that world.
doing way too much
I understand it
P5
all
stuff.
first.
Yeah.
It was the most. Yeah, Lynn must be. Oh, here what it says. Yeah, Lynn must be tired, but maybe her mindset is whatever pays the bill. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't turn it down, would you?
Nah.
But
And we missed Barbara's comment earlier saying I got Reload only just started but couldn't get time due to a new puppy in the house. Ooh, tell us.
New puppy. What the?
Pupper.
New pupper? New pupper? Dog tax. Dog tax.
Yes. What are their names? What are their breeds?
ransom note.
Everything.
Tell us everything.
Pictures. You send pictures to Josh's Twitter.
Not gonna lie, I love
For
ASMR, but seeing it everywhere is kind of strange.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah, sorry.
catching up through. I already read that one.
Oh, sorry.
So for Lord's sake, why hasn't anyone died yet? Jiminy, mother-loving toaster strudel. We're getting there. Somebody will die soon.
Maybe
I
Who's
think
Jiminy Strudel?
it's intentions.
Jiminy. It's not. It's Jiminy, mother-loving toaster strudel.
Who's that?
Means they must have the same power.
It's not anybody in particular.
Okay.
It's just a phrase.
All right.
It's just a phrase.
Gonna attack
It's
Um,
not a phrase.
on TV.
I think is it King Mornon dies soon.
Yes, it should be.
Yeah.
The basis for that entire
I think Tactica would have been less repetitive if it was shorter, like 3 kingdoms and then the final boss.
Maybe it's every.
That's what Josh thought it was
Yeah.
going to be, I believe, if I remember right, because that's when you
can't
summoned
remember.
me. Is you got to the end of the 4th and you said, right, this should be the ending. I think it's just going to be this and then a final boss.
Yeah.
The boss of this, then like maybe a quick run up to the final boss, and then yeah, it turned out there was like an entire extra kingdom. And he was
Yeah.
like, oh damn, yeah, come back in a few days, I'll get there and I'll call you back. Okay. Oh god, so dumb. Can't wait for P6 music to blow us away, but Shoji Megura's done a great job on Metaphor so far. Was it Shoji?
Oh, did he
Megura?
Did he come back for
Did he
it?
come back? Did he come back? I thought he was done.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the music I have listened to from Metaphor didn't sound like Shoji Meguro.
Yeah.
But cool.
Meat Munch says it looked so boring and unnecessary to me. I didn't even play more into Tactica. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't even touched it. I
It's-
just watching gameplay from Josh. I was just like,
It was
nah.
the turn-based, real-time strategy, not real-time strategy. What do you call it? Just turn-based strategy
So the
or
killer's got a grudge
God,
against certain people?
what is it? What is it actually called? Tactical game,
People who've got
just
nine-
tactical
How about you?
gameplay. I say it all the time.
Turn-based strategy.
Turn-based strategy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cause I say it all the time in Fire Emblem, and now my mind's turned blank.
Aha!
Turn-based
Thank you,
strategy,
Rusted
right.
Ranger.
Thank you, Rusted Ranger. Yeah, in terms of a turn-based strategy game, it's fine. It's serviceable. It does what it needs to. But as a Persona game, it's a bit lacking, I think,
We have another shot at getting.
in general.
We can leave it aside for now. Once we catch.
Lynn was more.
Barbara Jefferson says.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. go for it.
Lynn was
No, you
more
say
into seeing Escape from the City than Tactica. That was incredible.
Wait,
Yeah,
That was a really good cover.
I've seen the live version of that or the music video for it. That is a friggin' good cover. I love it. I
Yeah.
like
I love Escape from the City in general, but
controversially I like that more than the actual Escape from the City.
ah no, I love Escape from the City. It's so good.
I like Escape from the City, the one in Sonic Adventure 2 as well, but I like that one because Lynn's vocals are incredible, as Hero of What also says.
The
Too much information.
I mean, there's also what's his name?
You guys
There's a
finished?
guy on YouTube who did a metal cover of it.
Gil Studio.
Gil Studio, thank you. Yeah, Gil Studio did a really good cover of it. To the point, I think that's my favorite version.
I haven't listened to that. I'll have to check
I've
it.
heard.
You here?
I've played it, like by you.
Legwork.
Have you? I don't remember.
Yeah, I've played it before for you.
Detail.
So it's left an impact.
Yes, indeed.
I
Up to.
mean, maybe that's just the power of Lynn. It's just blocked out other versions.
Yeah.
To see
The The only singer is Lynn. The only singer is Lynn.
I'm on
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I imagine, yeah, of course it sounds amazing as well, because it's not a bloody Persona song. I just got to sing something else for once.
Yeah. And
What I would love to hear from her is Snake Eater.
Oh, yes, that would be great.
She should do Snake Eater. I would love to hear her take on this.
That would be incredible.
Oh, it's a Mastiff puppy named Bond.
Bond.
Oh my god. Bond.
Oh, come on. Every time you like tell him that you go for a walk or something where he gets in trouble, you'd have to be like Bond.
James Bond.
Come on out, you bastard.
Adorable. We need pictures of Mastiff puppy. Can't just tell us about a Mastiff puppy and not show us.
Get me that puppy.
I want to see puppies! I think the problem with Tactica for me is its gameplay looked like a worse version of other games like Wasteland 3 or XCOM. Like
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. It was just a light version of Fire Emblem. It was a light version of XCOM. It was a light version of everything.
I see XCOM compared a lot with Tactica, and yeah, it's I never played it myself, but yeah, it does, yeah, I can believe it.
Don't come near me.
Shut up. What kind of
Those are the tightest jeans I've ever seen.
No.
Oh, please, man, turn around. We can see everything.
What?
It's Shoji Meguro. His work in Metaphor is very reminiscent of Strange Journey. Oh, right.
Oh.
Interesting. I've only played like the first 3 hours of Strange Journey Redux. I don't know if that's anything to compare it to. Yeah.
Hey, what should we do?
The best S&T game is Super Mario Tennis. Just shaking my head.
Obviously.
Obvs.
OMG, that reminds me, I need to finish Strange Journey. I've been on the final dungeon for a whole year. I do that a lot. I get to the last bit and then I give up.
Didn't you do that with Q? Or one of the Qs?
No. What was it? Destroy All Humans 2.
Ah.
It took me ages. Like, I love Destroy All Humans 2. Not the remake, I mean, reprobed. I waited for ages for the remake. I was so excited when they announced it. I was so excited. Played the hell out of it. Got to the moon and I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
And I suppose part of that is just, you know, ADHD and whatnot.
I don't know. I still haven't done it.
We'll hear your story down.
I still haven't gone back and done it because I wanted to do everything and then go to the moon. So I started doing all the side bits and getting all the collectibles, which I've done, and now I'm like, I'm out. I just gotta do the moon, and then I'll be done. But no, I'm like, nah, I'll do it later. Later. Yeah. Destroy All Humans. I would love to finish at some point. Destroy All Humans 2. It's one of my favorite games from when I was a kid.
Sure.
And that was the second game I ever 100%ed. It was the first proper game. First one was Lego Star Wars, which I don't think counts as my first 100%ed game because it's piss easy. But Destroy All Humans 2, I did 100% completion. On everything. I did the whole goddamn gene blender. Took ages.
You need upgrades?
I need DNA for the gene blender or something like that.
Yeah.
They keep saying when you don't have enough. Ugh. I need more DNA for the gene.
We should let Risa know the good news.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same problem anyway. Like, you'll finish it eventually. Eventually, I will get a random burst of inspiration. And go, I really want to play Destroy Humans 2 today. And then I'll go and finish it. And you will do the same. I'm sure you'll just randomly go like, you know what? Strange Journey!
Oh, yeah.
And you'll forget, yeah.
Yeah, probably be for me as well. For at the moment, I suddenly had an urge to I sent you a picture of this as well on chats and stuff, but I had an urge to revisit the first Harry Potter game on PC.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We'll discuss it.
So, yeah, it's clunky as hell, but god damn it, I love it anyway. It's not great, but it's charming. Not the best Sonic song, but the Gen version of Escape from the City is like top 5, says Rusted Ranger.
She can't have gone far.
I don't really remember the Generations version. I guess we'll find out eventually because we got
We got the Shadow.
yeah, we got the Shadow X generation one, or Shadow Cross.
Well, I mean, it's out. So.
Yeah, it just
Isn't
came
it?
out. Yeah, it just came out, I
Yeah, it
believe.
just came out. Yeah, because my friend Gwen was really into it and was really excited for it.
Yeah, I would like to get it at
So-
some point, but yeah, I have Generations on my PC
But
already.
I'm obviously it's got added shit. But
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, how much though?
Sonic Generations Reload.
Yeah.
Sonic Generations Golden Reload.
Expansion Edition
Fingers crossed.
Deluxe
Pro.
Pro.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only Sonic game I like.
Hmm.
Is Sonic Generations. So I am slightly curious because I really liked Sonic Generations.
Yeah, I just might wait for a huge price drop on it.
The problem is, I was like, oh, I really loved all the classic Sonic levels, and I was just miserable during the modern Sonic levels.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She sang the Generations version of Escape from Sea. I didn't know there was a difference. It sounds like the normal version,
Yeah.
the one she did, but like, I guess the difference isn't that stark.
I don't actually know.
Which includes the motif from message. It doesn't. Oh, right. Interesting. I don't really know the singers well. I just listen to the music. Fair. I mean, it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to keep track. Like we don't like. I never remember any of the other Persona singers other than Lotus Juice.
There's Yumi Kawamura.
But-
She does 3. I don't know the lady
Oh,
who does
you could
Persona
tell me
4.
the name. You can tell me the name. I won't remember it. I've heard it many times before. I've looked it up many times, and I never remember it.
Yeah, and then there's Lotus
Um,
Juice, who's probably the easiest
yeah.
to remember.
Well, yeah, Lotus Juice is like, how can you forget a name like Lotus Juice? It's
Yeah.
just, and also I love his music, so I like. It was one of those things that I just come off of P4. I just
So I was just gonna say I've never noticed that the bra on Rise here is sparkly.
okay.
Just actually, it's little bit on like outside of the bra too. So I'm like,
No,
okay,
that's the shine off her skin. That's the shine off her skin.
okay, but like,
Yeah.
they,
Weird. Glittery.
glittery, yes. What do they want you to
Um,
focus on? I wonder.
Hmm.
Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, no, like I just come off of P4, I think. So I was used to Persona 5, Persona 4 music being all light and cutesy. Yeah, and then you get P3 with Lotus Juice's soundtrack, and it's all like that kind of more grim sounding rap and whatnot. I think overall, I was just like, originally I was like, this isn't as good, but now I think it's probably my favorite soundtrack. It's just I think I have like I have a video game playlist, and I think it is of the Persona sections. There's like the top is P3 with the most songs, and then P5, close behind it by like 1 or 2 songs, and then long before it is P4. And that, in fact, I think I have an equal amount of P4 songs as I do P1.
Really?
I have like I have 3 P1 songs, I think, if I remember rightly.
The entire
which-
P4 soundtrack, and you only have 3 songs?
I think so, if I remember rightly, because I used to have more, and I used to listen to it a lot, to a point I'm now tired of hearing it. On some of them, a lot of them I'm still fine, like Time to Make History and stuff.
And
or,
yet you keep listening to Lone Prayer.
I'm sorry.
I like Lone Prayer. I know you're
memory. Shut up!
I know you're tired of it because you had to hear it all the time, but I didn't watch you through your entire
No, you
playthrough. So
didn't.
to me, I've barely heard it.
Play Persona 1 all the way through, then get back to me.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure I'd hate it. I think I might be exaggerating. Yeah, I probably have like 5 P4 songs because I think I've got Time to Make History. Was it Pursue My True Self?
Yeah.
Shadow World.
It's your world, isn't it? You're the one who
Oh god, that actually might be it.
peacefully made us
Wait, not even the
No,
final
oh
boss
no.
music?
If we're counting the anime, I do have the Margaret fight music.
when I'm alone.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Ah, shit.
What if not even the final boss music or the one when you fight Marie?
First and Cottonwood.
No and no.
Oh yeah, spoilers by the way. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, you spoiled it for all the Persona players who
Bravo.
already know it. But yeah.
Yes.
Sure, go right ahead.
No, I do not have those.
Please drop the whole scoring thing.
See, even
Please
Yukiko's got the
do.
right idea.
Please do.
Fujikawa show up.
Was it a light version of Devil's?
Of Devil
What is that
Survivor.
for?
Oh, was Tactica a light version of Devil
Oh.
Survivor? Yeah, that's the other one I hear compared as well, gameplay-wise. I've still yet to play that. I have both games. I just have to actually
What is
take the time to do
everybody's
it.
love with Devil Survivor? I mean, Meat Munch has put Goat Game mentioned. Like,
I haven't played it
keep
yet.
hearing nothing but love for Devil Survivor.
I can.
Yeah. I will play it at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it.
I think that'll help you search. Like
It's less XCOM to me and more Wasteland 3, a great game. Tight gameplay, being a story adventure, or type of gameplay being a story adventure with turn-based strategy combat and more RPG mechanics than XCOM.
Get into XCOM.
There's
Just
a
can't.
lot of things
I wish I could.
I hear
It
the
seem-
sec-
on paper, it's my kind of game, but it is not.
It yeah, I hear the second game's a bit better.
You're really kind.
No, I've tried both.
Oh, have you? Okay.
I can't get into it.
Yeah.
I should be. It's got space and aliens and like permadeath for your dudes and stuff, and like all these things I like. But like, nah, I just can't get it. It's boring as hell. I'm sat there just like, good lord, get on with it. A lot of the time, I spent so long waiting on animations.
What made sorry.
And then I think I have a vague memory you can maybe like speed up the animations, but even then I was just like, ugh.
What made that different to like something like Mario and Rabbids, which you have played?
I haven't finished it. Because it's so freaking hard. Jesus, that game. I don't know anybody who's played Mario Rabbids, but it is a ball buster of a game. Jesus Christ. I played enough. Well, I think with that, it was the mechanics were quite quick and fun. Like the animation was fast. The gameplay was like just really snappy, except for when it's the enemy turn, and then it feels like an eternity.
Oops.
But a big motivator was I was waiting until I got Peach, because I love Peach, as we know.
Yes.
I adore Peach. So I was like waiting. I was like trying to keep playing until I unlocked her, because I was just like, I know she's in this. I know I get to play as her. I'm gonna keep playing until I get her. You can keep putting her off, game. I'm gonna keep doing it. till you give me Peach. Yeah. And they eventually, I did get her, and she has like one of the best entrances I've ever seen her have. And then and I did the level with her. The subsequent 2 levels that I did after unlocking her kicked my ass. Like just the difficulty in the game just shot up exponentially, like just crazy amount. Right after that, and I struggled to get through the next 2 levels, like really struggled. And I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just getting so angry and so not even angry. I was just frustrated. I was like almost stressed out trying to play this game. Because I wouldn't accept anything less than the max rank. Which is basically don't lose anybody.
Yeah.
Is the main thing. Like they don't die. There's no permadeath, but it's like I just didn't want to lose anybody, and cost me. I think it's like hearts or something in that game, like 3 hearts or 3 stars or whatever. Yeah. So I gave up. Which is such a shame because Peach is such a badass entrance. I
Yeah.
love her.
Did you ever even get the Donkey Kong DLC?
No. I haven't got the second game either. Again, PTSD. I just can't. I just can't. And part of me is like, maybe I should just start over and like kind of relearn the mechanics and then maybe try and get back to it. And then be like, I know for a fact I will just work back to the way, but right back to getting Peach, and then I'll give up again because I'll be tired of playing it. So I was like, there's no point. Which is a shame because it's a fun game. It's really well made. And again, I love Peach. So I was just super happy to see I got to play as her and that she got to be so badass in her and have a moment. When she entered. Kirby Superstar Ultra was the first game I 100%. My brother was not impressed.
Oh
shame.
no.
Your brother's wrong, Barbara.
Wrong.
Wrong! I played Shadow Gen. It was very good. I only recommend it if you haven't played Generations or a big Sonic fan, though, Sylvester Range.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I have both played Generations and I am not a big Sonic fan, so I guess that's me.
Yeah, the rules us both out.
Yeah. Well, you've played Generations, but you're not a big Sonic fan either, are you? But more of a Sonic fan than I am.
I guess so. I do.
You've played a lot more of them.
I do have Sonic Origins on Steam, so I guess so.
Well, yeah, and you've done Sonic Mania, right? And 1 to 3. And
Yeah.
you did Adventure 2. So I
I've
feel
done a
like
fair bit.
you might as well be a Sonic fan. You played so many of them.
Yeah.
Short of playing. I mean, you haven't played the masterpiece that is 06, granted, but
No, I have not, and I don't intend to. Thank you.
yeah, I would love to watch you play 06. That'd be hilarious. Next stream.
I was I'm gonna ask, by the way, cause Tomb Raider 4 to 6 remastered got announced some time ago, and so they're doing Tomb Raider: Last Revelation, Chronicles, and the one and only Angel of Darkness.
Oh boy.
So I was gonna ask you at some point if you wanted to do a first impression stream of that. If you wanted to see me suffer.
Yes. I want to see you suffer. Oh yes, indeed. I do love to watch you suffer. We need a Shenmue stream. It'll be the most boring stream in the world.
Yes.
I don't care. Real time watching you.
Shenmue 1.
Yeah, Shenmue 1. I want real time watching you watching the watch. No, watching you watching Rio watch the watch.
Yes.
To get to do anything would be amazing. I would adore watching you play Shenmue on stream. I don't care if it's a 24-hour stream just to try and get through it. I would watch all 24 hours.
Oh my god. No, thank you. But yes, I figured you would want to join me for Angel of Darkness at the very least. It's out in February. Still gotta wait a little bit.
Well, it's good. Shadow Generations is good.
Yeah.
Is it just like a I don't even know much about it. Is it just like a remake or a remaster?
Like a remaster, I'm guessing, yeah.
So I know Generations doesn't... kind of has like issues on Steam, or at least it used to. I don't know.
Kind of. I played it some months ago when it was okay. Probably.
So you are a big Sonic fan. You've replayed them.
I like Generations though.
So do I.
Well, you wouldn't replay it?
No, I don't replay games.
No, well, I mean, no, you know,
very rare. I replay the games.
You know me, I replay games.
Not your fan.
I'm not a fan.
I bet if I went on your Steam, I bet you have a category that just says Sonic games. It's all of the Sonic games.
No.
No,
I don't.
It's changing it now. I see you touching the mouse. You touch that, you've got your head away.
I'm not a fan. I swear. Right. I do need to actually check the guide because I'm going.
No, he's changing the Steam category. Everybody.
I'm going off guide here because we were supposed to be on the second rank for Aya Bihara, but she has not shown up for us yet. I'm guessing because we don't have enough courage. Yeah, she was supposed to show up for us the other day as well, but she did not.
Uh-oh.
So
you spoil Persona 4 Gold in a game that I've played more than 2 times. You must be tried immediately. Says Mabel. Yeah,
indeed,
spoiled the game.
I know. Okay, what day are we on? I've lost track now.
Rusted Ranger says there's a bunch of mods to speed XCOM animations, but modding is annoying, and most TBS games I played have that problem where you hit a wall and it gets very punishing. Not surprising, Rabbids has it. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
I'm not big on the genre in general. It's just not for me. And yeah, I can't be asked to mod. If I have to mod the hell out of a game just to make it playable for me, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
With exceptions to certain things like Fallout New Vegas, I've modded the crap out of to like just make it feel like a fresh new game.
Yeah.
Which it does with enough mods. I just like there's so many like HDizing and all that stuff mods that can just make it feel so new and fresh. That I quite
damn it.
enjoy it. Or and like fixes all the bugs and issues and stuff, which I need to do to 3 because I was in the mood to play Fallout 3, but it does not run on Steam properly anymore. Like it crashes every 2 seconds. Just like as you're wandering down the street, it'll just randomly conk out. And I believe the modding community has fixed it.
Oh, good.
From what I got, I mean they did it to New Vegas as well. They fixed all of the bugs that are fixable. There's loads of good patches and stuff. So
Yeah.
but that is if you can sift through the sea of nude mods.
Yes.
There's so many. Jesus Christ. Like good lord.
What's
I know
with you
there's a little
people?
filter you can put on. You can have a little setting on your profile that says "Don't show them," but as a general rule, I don't like. I'd rather not hide an entire section of something in case somebody marks something NSFW and it's not because it's a nude mod. It's just because it does something else or whatever.
Like it's
I don't know
gory or
what.
something.
Yeah, like it's gory or something. Then I'm like, oh, I'll miss out on that cool gory mod. Like. Especially with Fallout, like imagine, like it's already can be quite gory with sometimes, but like imagine, I know, in fact there is one. There was one in New Vegas. It's like blood splatter and stuff.
Ooh.
And but it's marked NSFW if you don't see it. So
What the hell?
I don't like hiding. I don't like hiding these things. So yeah, you have to like sift through a sea of nude mods.
Damn.
Thanks Nexus mods.
Bethesda models aren't even that pretty. Why would you want to see them nude?
No, I don't get that. Maybe with like Fallout 4, I guess, but like Fallout New Vegas and like
Oh yeah,
really?
that's
Oh yeah, oh look at those polygons. Ooh,
that's
boy.
7th gen boobage.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of looking at PS1 Lara boobs or something. I'm like, it's just trying.
You laugh, but somebody did make a nude Raider floppy disk
I'm
back in the day.
Sure, I'm sure they did. Dang it, you make do with what you had at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, ridiculous. Anyway, Shadow Gens is the goat.
I will give it a go at some point, just not right now when it's like 40 to 50 pounds.
I may just ask my friend if I can try.
Yeah.
I like it. Great game.
Shadow seems cool.
Yeah. I like it. Great game, but it only took me 4 hours to play through Shadow stuff. I already played Gens for its current price. I can't recommend it for the content. Doesn't make it a bad game though.
Well, I mean, I guess
fair.
that's probably a good thing because I remember Generations being quite a short game. It was like 4 or 5 hours long, which was pretty short even for 2011 or whenever it came out.
Yeah, that was pretty short time. I mean, Call of Duty lasted longer than that.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
embarrassing. Call
yes.
of Duty outlasts.
Yeah, so having another 4 or 5 hours or so of
Yeah.
a Shadow campaign sounds better.
Yeah. But I mean, I like the look of Shadow. Seems cool.
Yeah.
And
just-
like I know he has like weirdly dark origins or something like that.
Yeah, you had a childhood friend, or you had a
Her child,
friend.
there's like a and she is like a kid and she dies. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's right.
Damn. And apparently, the Sonic 3 movie, they are actually doing the proper origin, so they are gonna kill a kid in Sonic 3. Woo!
Woo! Child murder.
Apparently, early viewers for Sonic 3 have said it's a very different movie to the
All right.
previous two, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna believe that or not, but it's it does make me curious, especially with Keanu Reeves voicing Shadow. Like I'm immediately on board if you put Keanu Reeves in. So
Yeah, I would be as well.
um,
To be fair,
Shenmue sounds like the Seinfeld of gaming. It is a long slog. You're right.
it is. I mean, I've not
Um,
seen Seinfeld, but I'm willing to agree.
I've watched all of Seinfeld. I binged the whole thing.
Oh dear.
I mean, it's there's some definitely really badly aged stuff in that. Like there's some atrociously bad aged stuff. There are quite a few still good bits.
Yeah.
There's like I do like his they do the the sitcom trope of like calling up and then just like they'll just be like they won't even say hello, they'll just start rambling.
Hmm.
Like it'll be like Seinfeld will pick up the phone or whatever, and then there'll be like Elaine on the other side, and then she'll be like, and she'll like talk for like a minute or two, and then his response is just, "Who is this?"
Right.
I love that playing against the like it does occasionally play against the sitcom trope of just like that sort of thing. Like I do like him kind of poking fun at the tropes, but at the same time, there are some really particularly. I think Kramer gets himself into a lot of situations where you're just like, ooh,
Yeah.
ah, ooh, nah, ooh, ah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Weird finale as well. Weird finale. You're only a true Sonic fan if you suffer through a couple bad ones, or at least that's how I cope. Though. Yeah, it's what I hear. It's just basically sitting through bad ones, and then I get the occasional like one good one, and then everybody goes, "Sonic's back, guys!" and then
they
get
go
two
back.
more crap ones.
Yeah. It's like,
and
no,
then you
it
get a good
sucks
one,
again.
and then it's Sonic's back, guys. It just repeats all over and over again.
Ooh. Okay. We are actually, according to the guide here, we are actually ready to go into the TV world. We're ready to battle. We got all the information from Rise. Can I touch your hand?
Rusted Ranger as well says I played 06 way too much as a kid. My friend George did the same.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Apparently it was his intro to it, and he didn't run into any of the glitches and stuff. So he said it was like, according to him, he was like, I actually had a fun time with it. I thought it was okay.
What?
But then apparently he went to replay it. And then ran into all the problems and stuff. He's like, "This isn't the game I played." Like he genuinely thought he got the wrong game.
Oh no.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
Poor
you
George.
poor soul.
Poor George.
Okay. Let's save here. Let's go to the TV world. We are probably going to be a little underprepared, but we'll see. We are, at the very least, though. I believe this is the point in the game where we can get skill level up cards during shuffle time, so we're gonna make Izanagi like incredibly powerful, hopefully, at this point. We're gonna really beef him out.
Easy.
Yeah. Enter the TV.
Okay, before we enter the TV, what the hell is that fox doing there? Like, I gotta ask you, why did you bring a fox? Brings diseases. He's got rabies.
Yeah, they're not friendly little creatures.
Restoration. I thought they did a patch Fallout 3 to fix that though. They did not. Bethesda don't give a crap. They patched it and it fixed jack squat. They patched what you might be thinking of is they patched Fallout 4. And it was a big controversial move because they decided to release the patch Fallout 4 on the day Fallout London was supposed to launch, and they gave no warning to the Fallout London crew, even though it was such a big deal in the community that it was coming out, that there was absolutely no way Bethesda could have not seen it. It was like just a big FU to Fallout London, and it ended up delaying Fallout London a bit while they figured out a workaround and stuff. And yeah, and this was even like on the news. Like I think BBC News covered it a bit. ITV covered it as well. Like it's just such a dick move by Bethesda. But yeah, as far as I remember, Fallout 3 has not been patched, but Fallout 4 did, and it was a big controversial thing because Fallout London, which I still haven't played Fallout London because it requires such a hassle to bloody install.
Does
I
it?
could not be bothered. It's so many little bits and bobs you have to do, and I can't be bothered.
Oh, I think you're right.
It's a shame because it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't
heard-
comment. By the way, on anything Fallout related. I don't play them. So this
Why not,
this
Josh?
is more
Why
DJ's. This is more DJ's wheelhouse.
not? Yes, special subject.
The things zebras have, right?
Oh.
Specialty subject of Fallout.
Yeah.
I play Magic the Gathering. I have the Fallout deck.
That's like
One of them. I know there's 4.
You go on University Challenge. That's your special subject,
Yeah.
or what is it? Mastermind. Sorry.
Mastermind. Yeah.
One more time. Strip.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I could. If I were to say that's my specialty subject, if I were to say that I'd be able to answer quiz questions on it.
Sorry.
Other than maybe prop making. But
But it's a bit of a broad, a broad
yeah, it's
topic,
such a
isn't
broad
it?
subject. There's like it's like I don't know. Yeah, but I love Fallout. Fallout's great. I'm excited for the second season of the show as well.
Yes, I still need to watch the show.
Awesome. It's a masterclass in actually following the goddamn source material, other than the comedy. That's the one problem.
Oh dear.
Did not get the comedy right.
Well, not even with Walton Goggins.
No. Okay, so I'd say 60-70% of the jokes are Fallout-ish and are good and are funny. But the 30% that aren't are real groaners.
Oh dear.
Like they are really bad. Those 30% to the point that it's kind of what you remember more. Because they are just so unfunny. I am surprised we were in a dungeon today.
I'm surprised too. I was thinking
yeah.
we were gonna have a lot of story given to us.
And
but-
with 45 minutes still to go.
Yay!
Yeah, no, the comedy is just atrocious in some points, but like they did get some of it. Like there is a quote from Walton Goggins that I absolutely adore because and a lot of fans love is because it encapsulates Bethesda games in one line. And it's like, the line is something like, "Thou shalt get sidetracked by random bullshit every goddamn time."
Sorry, I just wanted to quickly point out here, Yukiko somehow managed to use a Mudo skill on this hand,
And killed it.
and even though it resists darkness. How did the hell did she do that?
My god.
Wow.
What dark magic.
Good go, Yukiko, I guess? Or good job, Yukiko?
Yeah.
My god. Anyway,
Did I level up?
Yeah.
go on, Fallout.
Well, yes, Walton Goggins does have the great line that encapsulates Bethesda games as a whole. When one of the characters in the show tries to run off and he has to go and get her, and he just says, "Thou shalt get sidetracked by random bullshit every goddamn time." And it just is a perfect encapsulation, and I love it. And it's perfectly delivered by Walton Goggins because it's Walton freaking Goggins.
Yeah. He is the king.
I try to stay away from any modding that isn't through Steam because I'm cursed with computers. I mean, fair. Modding is terrifying. I tend to shy away from it unless it's absolutely necessary. Although you've been getting a bit more into modding.
Yes, I have. I've been modding a fair few games, although mostly just, making sure to give widescreen fixes to, like, older games and stuff.
Yeah, you mostly like to just do functional.
Yeah, just, like, technical stuff, really, and you make sure the game actually works properly. And, yeah, it's not been too bad. I've been... Ooh, damn.
Someone do something!
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It got back up!
If this is just the basic enemies, this boss fight of this area is going to be a real doozy.
Yeah. I mean, they did use Madarukasha, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really mod too much stuff, like, in terms of, sort of, like, changing the aesthetics of a game or something. The only game I have done that with is Final Fantasy VII. Because that game has aged like milk in terms of graphics. So, but there's like a whole mod manager called Seventh Heaven, which is named after the bar Tifa runs. And there's like a whole bunch of fan-made mods, like it improves the frame rate, which is worth it just on its own, because
This is the remake.
No, the original.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, because the original just by itself runs at like, oh damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, the original itself runs at like 15 frames.
That's our Kanji. He's defeated.
Oh damn it! Oh no, my golden hand. It's my experience.
Lightning. How did you get lightning to death with resist? How did it do 198 damage?
Yeah, that was with Madarakaja down as well. Anyway, so yeah, the 60 frames per second mod for Final Fantasy VII original is just on its own worth it. It's worth getting. But other stuff as well, like just improving the JPEG backgrounds and stuff. That looks much better in than it does originally. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do. We can even change the soundtrack so it sounds more orchestral.
Oh, cool.
So that's the only game I would maybe update as such.
I did start doing the other day. I gave up because I realized it just needed about 12 or something mods to get going. Was that I was in the mood to play Alice Madness Returns.
Oh yeah.
But infamously, it doesn't run at all well. Even on modern PCs, it's like locked to 24 FPS or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's got to be some mods for that.
Yeah, that's what I say. There's loads of mods. So there's mods to fix the frame rate issue. There's mods to fix the widescreen issue. There's mods to fix the crashing issue. There's like loads. And by the time you're done getting all of the basic mods installed, just to get it working nicely, you have to install like 12 things. They're not all mods. Some of it is just like the Windows redistributable stuff.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty basic stuff. That's fine. But like, there's like 12 to 14 things just to get something decently playable. There's like an HD mod as well where it like upscales the textures.
Yeah.
And there's like a cutscene mod that upscales the cutscenes so they're not all pixelated and in 4:3. Or not 4:3. They're all pixelated and like really like low res and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started doing it and I just got to this like I got about 9 or so in and I was just like, yeah, now I just can't be asked to play the game. It's just like, oh, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, not all games are like that, unfortunately, or fortunately rather. That seems to be a rare case. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at it because funnily enough, Alice Madness Returns did come up in my brain as well. And yeah, I can have a look into it, see how easy or difficult it is.
Yeah, it's just I was looking at all the mods that were available on Nexus mods for it, and I just like I went through all the ones that I thought were kind of essential. Technically, I don't need the HDizing one. I don't need like the upscaling and stuff. But it's like it would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice not to just solve the frame rate issue. It would be nice to actually kind of make it look good. On my 1440p monitor, or 2520 1440p.
Yeah.
Monitor. Like it will look like ass if I don't upscale it. So, I don't know. It's just I couldn't be asked with it by the end of it.
No, I don't blame you. It can be a faff, but it's worth it. I had to use a HD mod for the longest time with the Metal Gear Master Collection until they finally, after nearly a year,
patched it. Yeah.
They actually patched it with proper
Has it been out a
resolutions.
year?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And they've only just.
I feel like that was a few months ago.
Nope, it was a whole year.
Oh, I can't keep track of these things anymore.
Yeah, they took Konami a year to add resolution options. Not even just to the PS5 or the Switch version or whatever. That's just the PC version that's finally gotten resolution options.
That's a strong.
What?
Don't get
Delta out.
They haven't given a release date yet, and that's one of the big comments for the game.
No.
Anyway, where are we in the comments?
It's Barbara W says, first signs of you becoming a Sonic fan is denial. That's true.
Well, just as well I'm not.
Work his way through the 5 stages of grief.
Just as well I'm not a Sonic fan then.
Yeah, that's the denial part. You got that down pat.
Yeah. It just sucks to be a Sonic fan, I guess.
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
So I'd like to stress a point though to not so short. I played Sonic Gen so much so my playthrough will be faster than average. Oh, fair.
All right.
Um,
But even still, like, it's better that there's more content anyway in the form of like Shadow.
the higher hero of what says still no death. Clearly, oh, you didn't mark your death.
Oh no, I didn't. Good point. Yes.
Still no death. Clearly. I'm glad you got the campaign.
Yeah, I put it in last time. You probably didn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it because I had no audio.
Yeah, you had no audio. Yeah.
Still no death. Clear's channel had decided to cheat by hacking and requesting that you shut off your mods immediately and play fairly. That must have been before you died. My apologies. We went on a tangent there. It's been marked now, Hero of What?
Yes.
No hacks here.
No, we ain't hacking.
Josh is a mod crazy bitch. So
I haven't modded P4 in any way. When we get to Dark Souls though, then yeah, we are gonna mod the hell out of that
we
game.
gotta mod that so we can don't have to do everything twice because that would be really boring for our stream.
Yeah.
Do absolutely everything twice. Just
Then it's going to be less of a pain to deal with anyway, because we did see a seamless co-op stream recently with Elden Ring, and it's been so much better.
We didn't do a stream of that.
Not a stream, but yeah, we've been playing it. We played it after installing a seamless co-op mod, and it was so much better.
It's so much better. I don't know why it isn't there by default. Just so much better, and it works so well.
Indeed.
I don't know why they didn't just do that, or why they haven't even patched that. I don't know what the hell From Software is thinking with their way of matchmaking.
Yeah.
So stupidly backwards.
It is, yeah. But you know, some Dark Souls fan is gonna complain if like it's changed in any way.
The Rusty Rain says I'm probably thinking of Fallout 4 rather than I've never been a Fallout 3 fan. Least favorite of the series, and is Fallout London out yet? Fallout London is out. It has been out for a few months. I've heard really good things. Apparently, they've just reached 1 million downloads.
Nice. Why are you using
Magaru? Yeah,
Magaru?
it's one of the biggest things in Fallout to come to Fallout as a franchise in a while in terms of a game wise, because we haven't had anything since the Fallout 4 DLC.
Yeah.
And we're gonna ignore 76. Yeah, I was gonna say technically 76 was between that, but
oh balls,
we haven't had anything since 4. So yeah, apparently it's really good, and like the setting is really fun. It's fully voiced as well, so like they actually got actors and actresses and stuff.
Yes.
I've seen some of the cool interpretations of British culture, like adapted to the wasteland kind of stuff. Was quite cool. Like you can, there's like Queen's Guard outfits and stuff, which is kind of nice.
Nice.
And there's those like Cockney British robots, which I'm immediately on board for. Anything robots, I'm always on board for. But yeah, there's like Cockney British robots, and like they've done a lot of great work designing their own stuff. And like the gangs and stuff are really cool. From what I hear, I haven't played it though.
Did they ever finish that Fallout 4 mod that Fallout 4 New Vegas mod?
Yeah, no, they're still working on it. They did an update fairly recently. I'm looking forward to that. I would love Fallout. It's one of my biggest pieces. The gameplay in terms of like the gunplay and stuff with Fallout New Vegas, I don't think has aged perfectly because it's the same mechanics essentially at its core as 3. And it's very extensive, so I would love the gunplay and like kind of and the workshop and stuff of Fallout 4, but in Fallout New Vegas, with New Vegas' story and in the Nevada desert and all that stuff. So there, if any Fallout fans listening who aren't familiar, they are making a mod. There is a group of people making a mod called Fallout 4 New Vegas, putting New Vegas into Fallout 4. They did get into trouble briefly where they were using the original voice lines and they got shut down by Bethesda, or got told off by Bethesda saying you can't use the voice lines because that's somebody's voice and that's an actor's voice, which is fair. I get that's not on them. It's just legally it is that actor's performance. It's their voice. They can't reuse it. So they've had to re-record all the lines of dialogue in the game with new actors that they're paying out of pocket for this mod. So at some point we shall have Fallout New Vegas.
Nice.
In Fallout 4, but yeah, it's going to sound a little different. But they did do a video showcasing some of the stuff, including the guy who was originally played by Yuri Lowenthal being replaced with the new guy. And the new guy sounds pretty close, to be fair. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Fallout 4 New Vegas. Yeah.
Should be cool.
I don't think Fallout 3 is the worst of the lot though.
Is it commonly said to be the worst?
It's a lot of fans think it's the worst one.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this is also excluding 76. Everybody excludes 76. If you were to count the worst, it would be 76. But 3, well, it's just because the story's pretty basic and the gunplay isn't that deep. But I don't think that's necessarily fair. I think the story is perfectly good. Yeah, the gunplay could do with an update just like New Vegas does. So why would New Vegas get the pass?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that a lot of people complain about the story and stuff and the characters. But I love the characters and I love the story. So personally, I think it's not as bad. This is also me having not played Fallout 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it is from that generation that I can't stand to play. It's that MS-DOS era and that MS-DOS PS1 era. I hate that era. I cannot play games from that era. It's so janky.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm not huge on Fallout 3 myself, but like, how is that any worse compared to like Fallout 1 and 2 or something? I'm wondering.
Well, apparently Fallout 1 and 2 have amazing stories. Like,
no, that's they're those kinds of gamers, the ones that focus more on the story than the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, it is a big part of it, to be fair, but yeah, I don't think the gameplay's aged very well.
Yeah.
But I hear there's really cool. Like, apparently there's this character called the Master, who's apparently really cool. And I've seen clips of him as well because it is such a big player. But he's really unique. He's like this man who's been fused with machine. And like every word out of his mouth is like a different voice. Is really cool from the sounds of it. And from what I've seen, is like every few words he just switches his voice. It'll just like in the middle of a sentence, he'll just go to like some seductive lady's voice to some gruff man's voice to some posh sounding thing. It's like it just switches and it sounds super cool.
All right, interesting.
And I like the premise, and it does introduce some characters and some stuff that carries through Fallout as a whole, and including the show, because I think it's the first one, and possibly the second, or it's one of the two, is set in LA, which is where the show is set. And although now the show is heading to New Vegas,
all right,
which was a big deal at the end. I'm very excited because they show in the big final shot of the show is one of the characters walking, and it pans over. And the first, it's already cool because you see the skull of a Deathclaw, which we haven't got to see yet in the show. And that's cool already. But then it continues panning, and in the distance is very clearly the silhouette of Fallout of New Vegas, because it is a very unique silhouette, and it was just, and yeah, absolutely excited. I'm so happy. No. I can't wait. Although it's set after the events, I think, of Fallout New Vegas, so if I remember rightly, the timeline for the show.
All right, I see.
I think New Vegas will have happened, so it now has to decide which is the canon ending of New Vegas, because there's so many. And whichever one they pick is going to piss somebody off.
Yeah.
So they might just try and skirt around it, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Last modding I did was trying to fix Sparking Zero, because my PC refused to run that game even after it still didn't work. I have heard good things about Sparking Zero.
I never heard of it.
Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero.
Oh, I see.
I have 3 friends who are obsessed with Dragon Ball, so they won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, no, they won't shut up because they love it so much.
Oh dear.
They know better than to try to get me to play it though, because the last time I
Ooh,
played
Recarm.
I played Dragon Ball Fighter Z with
Oh,
them
yeah.
once, and I was miserable. You know how salty I can be with some fighting games. This
Yeah.
was the saltiest I have ever been, and I
Oh,
will admit
no.
that freely. I will freely admit I was properly salty playing that game because it is just shit happening to you. Like, it was like pressing 2 buttons causes like a 50-point combo. And you just have to wait for the animation to stop. And by the time it stopped, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, it was just, I would just get hit with the next 50-point combo.
Yay.
It's so bad. I hated that game. And they have learned, my friends, not to. I warned them when they said, like, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, and I've seen you play this game, and it looks like it's crazy fast, and I won't understand it. And lo and behold, I was right. And they now know, don't try and get me to play a Dragon Ball game, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've heard good things about Sparking Zero. It does look kind of cool, because it's like kind of 3D.
Yeah.
Not 3D in terms of, obviously it's 3D, but it's a fighting game in a 3D space.
Right.
So like you can kind of like fly around in a 3D space, rather than the standard side on or
Yeah.
even kind of or even like
Yeah,
Soul
it's like,
Calibur.
it's like what Final Fantasy Dissidia does.
It's like it's I don't know about Dissidia, but it's like if they took Soul Calibur and Virtua Fighter, where you can kind of walk around an arena, and they just made the arena really big and you can fly
Yeah.
around. I guess the closest comparison is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, because it's that sort of size in terms of that
Yeah.
scope of you can go across a big city, from what I gather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Hear of what says requesting you change the sound to death to my leg.
My
Please.
leg.
Get bent.
I like Get Bent though.
Yeah, I like the Get Bent. It's because it's if you haven't watched the Hero of What the animation, you should watch it.
The one by Carbon Water.
Yeah, the on YouTube is so good. It's just it's a dubbing of like this fan comic. Here are the chains.
The chains.
Rise,
Oh, no.
what are you getting into up there?
No, Reese, please.
Well, in a twist of fate, Rise's torturing the Reaper.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! Somebody's in trouble. Let's go. Oh God.
Oh no. So that's what the Reaper's into.
Rusty Ranger says, "Oh, cool. That's a lot for mod. It's good. I haven't heard because last time mod was that big. It was terrible launch. Yeah, apparently Fallout Lunge is just like really solidly good. They've spent years on it, to be fair.
Yeah.
My hope is that they put that much effort into Fallout 4 New Vegas because it's been so long in development, and it's gonna be, I think, based. Somebody did the math based on Bethesda's release timeline that they tend to have for these games. I think we're not due to have another Fallout to like 2030 something.
Right. Jeez.
Yeah, like with their kind of schedule of release that they've been doing over the years. Like apparently, most likely, the next Fallout we would get would be in the 2030s.
Yikes.
Painful. At this
No,
rate, we're never
thanks.
getting Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh hell no. I mean, we knew that.
Oh, hello, Smash Panda. How are
Hello,
we?
Smash
We
Panda.
are doing good.
We are doing well indeed.
Hope you are doing well, Smash Panda.
Yes. Recarm. Thank you, Recarm.
I like the main story in DLC of 3. It's more gameplay progression. All the side missions just feel a pain to me. So it's great.
The side
I don't
missions
see
feel
how
what?
in Fallout 3 feel like a pain. I don't see how they're any more of a pain than in like New Vegas or 4. Like they seem exactly the same kind of thing to me. Granted, the side missions stories aren't nearly as good as the side mission stories in New Vegas. I will give you that. But I think they're still good. There are still good ones, especially with like the blowing up Megaton stuff. That's just the fact that I can blow up Megaton is amazing. Not that I would condone such vile act.
Indeed.
Yeah, I certainly would never blow up a whole town because I hate the shopkeeper's voice. Yeah.
DJ's affiliated with Putin.
No.
But so
Um,
it must be her other
I usually sneak in, go and get the bobblehead
today. You're
out of Lucas Sims' house because if you blow up Megaton, you miss out. Go in, grab it, then go speak to the dude, then go blow up Megaton. Cause yeah, it's just fun. I miss from Fallout 4. In Fallout 4, I do miss from Fallout New Vegas and 3 the being able to be dumb. Like if you set 1 intelligence in New Vegas and 3, there is actual dialogue for like literally all the dialogue is like herder, herder. Like you just can't speak because you're just so dumb. Which I wish Fallout 4 had something that level of cool. And there's actually a fun one in New Vegas as well. There is a there's like a side thing where there's this injured soldier, and if you're intelligent, what you're supposed it says, oh, I can't operate on this man. I don't have high enough medicine. You have to have like medicine 55 or something like that. If you have 0 intelligence or the 1 intelligence run, you can go up to it and it will just say, haha, hack leg, and whatnot. And you can just attempt the surgery and it actually passes and works. Just because you're so dumb, you thought you could do it and you did. I just love that sort of choice that the games used to have. I actually like the gameplay of 1 and 2. They find it challenging, but it is dated, said Restorator. Yeah, it's just too dated for me. I have a problem with that generation of games, as Josh can attest.
Yes, with some exceptions.
I refuse to play things from that generation for the most part. Because I don't like PS1 games, for the most part.
At least 3D ones.
Yeah, anything 3D. I know Fallout's like an isometric thing, but it's from the MS-DOS era where like every single button on the keyboard seems to come into use, and none of it is intuitive. It'll be like, oh, I need to select my gun. Oh, I better press F12. I'm like, why? Why? I don't know if that's actually it, but it's it's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where it'll just be like, please press numpad plus, so that I can just talk to this guy. I'm like, can't I just click on him? Why is it like...
Just press E to use or something?
Yeah, it's just... they're always so unintuitive in their controls, and it feels so stiff and slow and painful. I know there is somebody, I believe at least, doing a Fallout 4 adaptation of Fallout 1.
Alright, cool.
If I remember rightly, I don't know how far they got, or if they even still are doing it, or what, or if I'm making that shit up. But like I think I remember seeing like screen grabs and stuff of it, and it looked cool from what I saw. I would love to have the chance to go through the story of Fallout 1 and 2, but not have to suffer through the gameplay. Just to do it, I might have to watch like a playthrough or something. I think in order just to get my fix, but because it's my biggest gap in my Fallout knowledge is 1 and 2. I'm kind of stuck.
At some point, you gotta like suck it up.
Well, I know. Well, my friend George, who is the only other person, he and I are the only 2 people into Fallout that we know. So we like to discuss the lore a lot, and I tend to know more about 4 and 3 than he does.
Oh, are they not fans?
Well, no, he likes them, but he loves the story of 3, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, New Vegas 1 and 2 the most. So like he tends to know that stuff the most. So like I fill in the 3 and 4 knowledge. He fills in the 1, 2 in New Vegas. Or I mean, we kind of both have New Vegas.
Yeah.
But like whenever it comes to 1 and 2, I just have to like kind of go like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if you're making any of this stuff. Yeah.
I'll just trust you.
They picked canon endings for Fallout 1 and 2, so I don't mind them doing it for New Vegas, but other people definitely will be angry because of Fallout fans. Well, I mean, I know they picked the like they picked certain endings for 1 and 2 and stuff. But like there are just so many in New Vegas, like it's really hard to pick which one you go with. I know whichever one they pick, there will be a great deal of people who will be really mad. Because either you do the NCR ending or the Mr. House one or the what's his name, the robot dude. This is where I need George. The the robot dude's
George, are you watching?
I need George. Yeah, the robot dude's ending and stuff. There's just so many. Or like I think there's a Caesar's Legion ending. Oh, it's just so many. Or the one where you take over as a leader. It's just crazy. So I would be really curious. Or if they'll even reference the courier. Like, especially, it depends on the ending, I suppose, and how long has passed. I can't remember how much time has passed between New Vegas and the show, but I would be curious to see the courier, or at least maybe a reference to the courier in it, or even Benny. Like, it would just be kind of funny to see some reference to Benny, maybe somebody wearing his checkered suit. Even if it's not him, but it's just like somebody stole his checkered suit after you killed them or something. I was just like some sort of reference. They can't go to New Vegas and not put references up the wazoo.
They can and they will.
They better. I mean, they were really good in the first one with references, for the most part. My only beef with the first one, the first season, is not enough robots. Like, they just completely cut out most of the robots. I think they had an iBot, I think, and they had the head of an Assaultron in the sand. But they didn't have a working Assaultron. They didn't have a Sentry Bot. They didn't have a Protectron. I'm not 100% even sure that they did the iBot. And these are all very iconic robots, and they just didn't have any of them. And then they didn't even have a Deathclaw or a Mole Rat or
Rudeness.
any of that. Yeah, I know. It's completely missed out on so much of the stuff. But they did have the gecko thing. So
sorry to
not
just
gecko,
sorry to just interrupt you real quickly. Just noticing we have a new user here, or at least one that's
hello.
not been with us for a while. World-renowned GeoHound saying, "Hey, Trash or Treasure, I know it's a lot to tackle, but have you ever thought about going over the Legend of Heroes series in any way? And thanks for the amazing content." Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Always nice to have some positive feedback. Really appreciate it. I never know what to say with those sorts of things. It doesn't come very often, to believe it or not, but it's very kind of you to say. Legend of Heroes, I'm familiar with it, but yeah, I imagine it is quite a big investment of it. I believe they're sort of standard JRPGs, but I'm not 100% sure. You mind elaborating with me on just what those are?
Is it on Steam?
I believe it is on Steam, yes. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I've never actually played one.
Oh my god, there's a lot of them. There's 9 of them.
9? Oh, jeez. Okay. But yeah, what sort of JRPGs are they? If you don't mind just telling me about them.
Oh, it's actually the whole series is on sale right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, there's more than 9 because it seems to start at 3 and 4 from what I gather on Steam, unless like maybe the first 2 didn't say 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually. I know of the name, but I don't actually know what the games are.
It looks like a cross between Xenoblade and Tales.
Oh, right, okay.
in terms of style, I don't know about gameplay, but style.
I see, I get you.
It does look a bit Tales.
Bit Talesy.
Very Talesy.
Speaking of Tales, by the way, you'll like this. So one of my coworkers recently found out that I'm into games and all that, and they said they just played Tales of Arise and really enjoyed it.
Masterpiece. I haven't got to speak about it in months.
And you still not even got the DLC for it.
No, I still haven't got the DLC for it. I just can't be asked. I will probably do it.
But you were wanting
you were
wanting
I
something
know I was
Tales of
wanting
Arise.
more content, but they waited too long. Now I'm not doing any story mode shit right now. Ooh. Well, already I'm looking at Legend of Hero. I'm looking at the Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, and already in one of the snapshots they're supposed to be selling you on the game, it seems to have a bathing suit section.
Oh, yay.
Um,
So yeah, world renowned Geohan says, like for example, the Trails of Steel series. That's another one I've heard of. One arc in the series. They are very classic JRPGs in style and form, but incredible world building and characters. So when you say classic JRPGs, I'm guessing like very standard turn-based stuff. You got formations, you got your job systems, and that sort of thing.
Currently the cheapest. Oh, there is a demo of the third one.
Turn-based,
on Steam.
exactly.
So you could give it a go.
Which one has a demo?
The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 3.
Trials of Cold Steel 3. Okay, I can give it a go. I'm guessing they're all self-contained. They're not. None of them are tied to one another. Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the cheapest one right now is the third one. All of the series is on sale, and it's £12.49 for the third one.
Okay, I am getting paid tomorrow.
Turn-based, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
It does look a bit nuts. There's some cool designs.
I will have a look.
I'm looking through. It does look like it's got cool designs.
Who made it? I'm guessing Namco, because they're usually
developer or publisher NIS America Inc.
Never heard of them.
Developer Nihon Nihon. Whoa. Falcom. Yeah, Nihon Falcom. PH3 GmbH. What are this is just numbers and letters.
Oh, just rolls off that classic company.
Yeah, rolls off the tongue.
I love those guys.
They seem to have made a lot of crap. Not crap as in bad, but like just a lot.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. The publisher is behind the Disgaea series. So.
Oh right, yes, I have played a little bit of Disgaea, the fifth one, I believe.
So the publisher is published that.
Yeah, they all tie to each other, but you can play any arc without knowledge of the others for the most part. They are the same developers as the YS series. Again, YS I only know by a name.
I'm looking through their games list of the developer, and I am not recognizing.
Yeah, I will have a look at it anyway. Thank you, world-renowned Geo, and I'll give my thoughts on it next time you're around. I don't know when I'll get to it, honestly, but I promise I will.
Great, Sensei! Go for broke!
Phew, jeez, that was a long battle there.
Look up gameplay, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll check reviews. Yeah,
I mean there is that demo, but
I'll check reviews and everything as well.
No, eventually I will play that damn DLC for
Tales of Arise.
My beloved Tales of Arise.
Yeah.
But I just can't be bothered.
One day.
Stuff right now. Well, I just can't be bothered with story stuff right now. I just. I like to have background. I like to have two screens going of stuff. So I like to have a video, or a movie or a TV show going, and while I'm playing something, and I can't do story while doing that, which means I feel like I have to dedicate my time to
How
the story
dare
game.
you?
I know, ridiculous. I have to focus on one thing like a pleb. Yeah. So, and it will take away from my space engineers.
No.
What about my cool drill?
My drill.
My cool drill. My cool spirograph drill.
So if you can't play story games right now, what games other than Persona are you two playing? Well, I mean, I can play story games just fine. It's just DJ.
Yeah, Josh can focus.
Yeah, I can play story games, but I don't have uni work and other stuff going on.
No ADHD for this boy.
But yeah, as DJ was saying, she's playing Space Engineers right now.
What are you playing besides Persona?
Well, I mean, they were saying, "What are you two playing?" But yes, I just got done with the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I really, really enjoyed. That was very well done. It dragged on a little bit at times, but I enjoyed it nonetheless.
I saw the toilet scene.
Yes, that was in the original.
HD.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it was in the original, but I was seeing it in HD is even more gross.
Yeah, they make fun of it in 3. The girl's just like, nope, not doing that,
Oh yeah.
which I really like.
I'm currently playing a game called Space Engineers, just because it's very mechanical and like complicated, and I like that sort of game. So I'm enjoying building ridiculous. It's one of those where I feel like 100% you need friends to play with, and luckily I do have friends I'm playing with. So I mean I do have a base separate from them, but like it is nice to just be we have a big group chat or like a Discord thing, and when you're on, you just hop in the call, and then like it's just a bunch of people building ridiculous stuff. Like my friend Gwen made a car in the shape of Minecraft Steve, and she put his hands outward and put drills on the end, so it's a drill ship in the shape of Minecraft Steve. So it's a Minecraft Steve that can mine. And she's hoping to put there's a thing called an assembler, which is essentially a thing that lets you craft stuff, so that her Minecraft Steve car can mine and craft at the same time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, space. Oh yeah, I know. Space Engineers is complicated but rewarding. Rusted Ranger, you and me. Like we got the same taste in games.
What are you doing after this?
It's complicated but rewarding. That is exactly it. You will spend like 3 hours trying to figure out why the hell your thing won't work, and you'll figure out that it was just this one little thing, and it will work, and it will be glorious, and then it will blow up, and then you get to repair it. And then you get to figure out the next thing. It's really satisfying when you spend that 3 hours, like, or whatever, getting your thing built, and it works. Especially when it works first time. Oh boy. I very rarely have it work first time, and I usually crash whatever I build pretty quickly, but because I haven't set up my my limits yet. It's really cool. It's a really great game. Planning a review of Silent Hill 2 remake.
Only seen the doggo ending. Only seen the doggo ending, and I know nothing on Silent Hill. I would love to talk about Silent Hill and do a marathon out of it. I have recorded the first 3 games. I didn't do the remake because I knew I was going to come back to that one eventually. I don't know if I'm going to do that one for the marathon yet, but at the moment I got Prince of Persia to do, which I already said I would do. But yeah, after that, certainly Silent Hill, I think. Because it's about time, really. And I also, in terms of like that sort of style of gameplay, I'll be trying out Dino Crisis as well for the first time. It's just old school Resident Evil with dinosaurs. That's sort of a forgotten.
Which sounds exactly up your alley.
Is
like they married the 2 of your favorite things.
Indeed.
Dinosaurs and Resident Evil.
Indeed. I don't know why I haven't played it yet, and it is kind of a forgotten Capcom series as well.
I know it's on a lot of people's list for when the question of what dead series do you want to bring back to life, Dino Crisis comes up a lot.
Yeah, I completely agree. It should do.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and I look forward to playing it when it arrives. I got a NTSC copy coming my way at some point, or actually, I think this week. But yeah, I would love to review Silent Hill at some point, and including the remake of 2. Yeah, it's just going to be a while because I got lots of other things going on at the moment, both review-wise and, yeah, I should really, like, get to work on a short film at some point. And in fact, this might be a good time to end things here because we...
Oh, it is almost 11.
Yes, we are at 2.5 hours, at least on my time here. So yeah, so what we got? We probably missed a lot of comments, unfortunately.
No, I read through all the.
All right, fair enough then. Fair enough. Okay, in which case then, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you to DJ once again for joining me, and giving all the good chats about Fallout and all that good stuff. But yes, thank you everybody, and yeah,
Space Engineer.
And Space Engineer. You You missed out a couple of my rants on Fallout.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I did see you said. I just closed the chat. I can't reload it.
Hang on. I'll read it out.
It was a thing about the endings that there's actually 4 endings. Technically, and then there's like variations upon the 4 endings depending on what you decide to do.
I mean, they pick canon endings for Fallout 1 and 2, so don't mind them doing it for New Vegas. Okay. Oh yes, you did. That Fallout 1 remake got cancelled. It fell apart. But all their work is open source for anyone to continue. You could force your friend to play them with you to get the story your way.
He did suggest it. He said I would 100% replay the game. I will force and like I will sit there and make you play it. He said he would tell me how to play it. He would like sit over my shoulder and just be like, "Okay, so now press that. Okay, press that," and like just so I could play the damn game. Because he wants me to be able to talk about 1
What
and
a
2.
good friend.
Aw, George is the best.
Yeah, and he also said
there's 4 main endings in New Vegas, but like all the little things you can do. In fact, yes, that was it. I can't remember what specifically are exactly the 4, but I know there's one where it's like you side with New Vegas. There's one where you side with the NCR. There's one where you take over New Vegas, and there's one where the robot takes over New Vegas.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little variations, especially with the Caesar's Legion and stuff. Kaiser, sorry.
And Rusted Ranger.
A Fallout fan would kill me.
And Rusted Ranger also says a marathon of the franchise would be good for me to know the franchise. Indeed, especially when Silent Hill is probably one of the most expensive series to buy for, unfortunately, and because Konami are total trash at preserving their games. And
shocker.
Yeah.
And even when they release HD remakes of them, they don't release a widescreen port of it until a year later.
Yeah. Or change the resolution options. Yeah, the HD collection was completely botched as well, because they only gave Hijack Studios like a fraction of the original code, and they had to do it from scratch, basically, a lot of it. So
is Metal Gear owned by Konami? Yes, they still own it, annoyingly, even though Kojima's no longer there and it is his baby. They own the rights, so he couldn't take it with him. Sadly.
House NCR.
We're never gonna get one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The four House NCR Legion Free New Vegas. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, they are bad with their IPs. Yeah. Oddly enough, I just for my PS2 collection, I also just got Gradius 5, which is also published by Konami.
And they haven't done a goddamn new Gradius in ages.
They haven't. They haven't done a new goddamn game in years. And I mean, it's technically Treasure that did Gradius 5, so they're sort of kaput now. But even still, Konami's publishing them. They can hire someone else to do Gradius, the new Gradius.
Get the original dev team from Treasure.
Yeah. Get the original
names.
Something, anything. Yeah, just Gradius is just another one of those series that's just dead in the water, unfortunately.
Yeah. That and Ubisoft.
And Ubisoft, yeah. Well, Ubisoft they stopped being.
They keep killing themselves.
Yeah, they keep killing themselves for a long time now.
Well, I mean, with the Prince of Persia remake or remaster.
It was a remake. It was you had it right the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, like. Which I think still technically happening, but maybe not. But maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
So many good games that are just never gonna be made now. So sad. Yeah.
My one for that is Sony keeps sitting on Ape Escape.
Yes.
For God's sake, give us an Ape Escape 4.
Astrobot is the closest we've had to a new Ape Escape game.
Astrobot had a whole section, and it was the best goddamn section of the. It was so good. Recreating Ape Escape. I just want Ape Escape 4.
Why is that
Please,
so hard?
Sony, stop hinting, or stop not hinting at. Stop teasing, and just let us have an Ape Escape 4. There's so much stuff you can do now with all the 6-axis and stuff. Like, you got the 6-axis, you got the haptic feedback trigger. You've got that kind of like you could do the two positions of the trigger thing. That Returnal utilized really well. You've got the touchpad. So many mechanics you can do with those 3. Or, those 3 or 4 things. For a franchise that likes to play with the gimmicks of whatever generation it has. Just, Tony.
Konami, they're bad with their IPs. They sure are. They just
You already read that.
yes. Oh, did I? Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I would do the obvious, pachinko machine joke, but I think everybody's already thought of it, and in several variations.
Almost every major company has one loved IP they're never going to release again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly. Goddamn Sony. Give me my Ape Escape!
And welcome back, Hero of What, but we're just about to end, unfortunately. We've just read all the comments now, so yes.
We're just ranting about games that are gone forever.
Remember when games were good?
Dino Crisis. Ape Escape.
Yeah.
Ape Escape.
Did
I mention Ape Escape?
I'm really pissed that they released Dino Crisis like just as part of the premium set and not giving you the option to buy it separately. Why? What's the point?
Sony are bad too. Can't think of it. I always wanted to play the Gun Dark Souls game, Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like one of the biggest requests is just to make a remaster for it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people just want it ported to PC. And
well, that too.
The stream was fun. Y'all take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, and thank you.
Glad you enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you everybody else as well. Yeah, so the Serious Sam 2, 3, and 4 review I got going on. Yes, I'm just doing a little bit of editing for it now. I got the audio recorded, my voiceover anyway, and done some of the editing for that. I'm just going to be doing a section of editing to break it up because it's going to be quite a long one, unfortunately. About 50 or so minutes for 2, 3, and 4.
Really?
Yes. I'm surprised as well that I had a lot more to say than I thought I did, especially with Serious Sam 2, because I do not like that game. I do not like it. It was not good. I know some fans.
Treasure video below 30 minutes. Impossible challenge.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I will get to work on that this week. But I am going away next week, so that means no stream next week either.
Okay.
So might be back on the Sunday afterwards. Don't know if DJ will be available.
Yeah, see you in 3 months, everybody, for the part 9.
Yeah, at least we're actually in a friggin'
Gonna
dungeon
do this
now.
till we're 90.
Yeah, we're at least we're at least in the TV world now. So
yeah.
We actually got gameplay going. But yes, that's coming, and I got a 60-second review coming along. I might do one on the Tomb Raider anime Netflix show that came out just on the first season, just given 60 seconds on that. I hope you guys have enjoyed those, by the way, as well, the 60-second short reviews. I feel those have gotten quite a number of reviews so far. I might keep doing them.
Doing well views-wise.
Yeah, the Silent Hill 2 remake one didn't do as well as I thought it would, but oh well. I mean, there's always next time.
Win them all.
What's that?
Can't win them all.
Yeah, I can't win them all, but still decent enough. Yeah, then after that I will do one more video on the Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered Trilogy. I actually just got the physical version of that last week as well, with the deluxe one. There's really, really cool stuff in there, and I love the steelbook that I've got of Lara. Just like I really enjoy that. That's really cool. And
oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's got like I think my favorite thing about it is just the little book you have that lays out all the levels, and you see all the where all the pickups are and everything. It's like it's gonna be very useful.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'll go more into that in the video itself. But
yep, they're good to get more people interested. Shorts are so effective now. It's like 3 minutes long. You can do them. I think certain channels can do 3 minutes.
Yeah, not for me. Shorts in terms of shorts anyway.
Believe them. Painfully struggle to get P3 to under 60 seconds. That's why it's a separate. It's actually a video.
Yeah.
Not a short.
It was hard.
Attempt.
It was so hard.
Yeah, P3R1. Yeah. But no, it is something that is kind of more popular nowadays. Is the short form content, and then like having the long form that you can go to.
We're in that generation of viewers where they have much lower attention spans.
Well, it's not necessarily that. It's just it's YouTube's bloody algorithm.
That too.
You have to play to this stupid algorithm. It's not about attention spans. Granted, yes, there is a lot of people with low attention span these days, but I don't necessarily think that's the problem. I think it's YouTube's bloody algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to kind of play to it, which is a bit annoying.
Unfortunately.
But it's also just it's a good the reason kind of when I was suggesting it to Josh that he try it was just it gives something between the reviews because the reviews are so far apart because
Yeah.
they're getting longer and longer
They are,
because
yeah.
you have so much to talk about. And you don't want to compromise on you don't want to lower the quality by not talking about certain points or whatever. The shorts are just a good way to kind of
bridge
give
the gap.
people some content. Yes.
Yeah, and
So-
I feel like it has paid off. It was a good suggestion on DJ's
Yeah.
end.
And the Astrobot one did really well.
It did, yeah, amazingly.
Oh,
That was my
I
first
really
one.
weirdly out of nowhere. That was the first one. It was like what? It's like 8,000 views.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
What?
It was
okay.
It was it was very very out of nowhere, very out of left field. But yeah, it was a good suggestion all around. Yeah, you can thank DJ for the shorts, 60-second videos, and hopefully you've enjoyed them.
And if any complaints, you can blame Josh.
But
It
yes,
wasn't me. Unless it's praise, it was.
But yes, the video I'm doing after Serious Sam 2, 3, and 4, it's going to be the Tomb Raider Remastered Trilogy 1 to 3 before 4 to 6 Remaster comes out, and DJ gets to see me struggle through Angel of Darkness. Hopefully, they might actually make it decent. We'll see. We'll definitely be doing a first impression stream of that when we get there. But yes. After that, I will be taking a break from reviews and for a bit and just getting to work on a short film, get my career going, if I can anyway. We shall see, because I chose one of the most competitive industries out there to study, unfortunately. But building up my portfolio should hopefully help. We'll see. Have you got any work going on before we officially sign off?
Not that I can talk about, as usual.
Damn.
I'm forever stuck in the NDA zone.
Sounds cool. Short film of what though? Well, I won't go into the story now, because that's for another time. But yeah, it's just basically going to be a short, sort of stop motion film that lasts a few minutes. It's gonna be inspired by like the papercraft puppets that you might have seen a short film of recently, or at least in the works. Just like this sort of spy flick kind of thing. And yeah, I'll be sort of adapting that sort of style and making it my own if I can, because I haven't done a stop motion film in a long time. Animation, very cool. Yes, indeed. It's time consuming, but I generally prefer animation over live action. And yeah, it tends to look a lot better and more stylish when it's done well. But yeah, shall hopefully go well. We'll see anyway. It's going to be like several months before it's done. Best of luck to that. Stop motion is hard to do, but you got it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll see how it goes. I got to go through the planning stage first. It's going to take months for me to do this thing, but we'll see how it goes. I will still do reviews in between. It just might not come out as frequently as usual. But yeah, with that said, everybody, we'll finally sign off now and stop talking. And so with
Longest goodbye ever.
Absolutely, it has been. So
One
more thing, and another. One more thing. Anyway, we shall officially sign off now. So see you later, everybody. Take care.